scoot in here.
We living the life just like a movie star.
Nick, do you think you'll ever shave?
Whoa.
Huh?
Think you'll ever shave?
Like go back to babyface?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I know Christine wants me to go
Have you
back
ever
to
thought about like,
babyface.
what you look like now?
I think you'd look so scary if you did that.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I think
like,
I would look like I'm wearing someone else's face.
you won't recognize yourself, huh?
I think right? Because you know how some people they shave and it looks like they're wearing somebody else's face.
You do look old right now, though.
What do you think? You think I should shave?
I think you should clean cut it down. I don't like the hairiness. I like the clean cut when you.
Why don't
see
you
it.
like me hairy?
It just kind of looks
when
weird.
you just get a
like your face
like
is
lined
bulking.
up.
Wait, what'd you say?
Like your face is bulking.
It's bulking?
Yeah, like you have like an extra bulk going on right here. Yeah, you got that fur on.
But see, you know what? You know what's awesome though? The more hair I have, if we get into a fight, I'm
here's
not
the
gonna
thing.
get knocked out.
You look more Arab. Is it
Ethnic.
My
ethnic.
mom said the same exact
But
thing.
when you have it clean cut, you look like a light skinned Mexican.
Yeah,
Like,
you look like you
Yeah.
could be Middle Eastern when you have a beard.
But when you have that little like clean cut, you look like a light skinned boy.
Light skin.
Yeah.
So maybe Madu will fall in love with me then.
Oh my gosh.
You got him 6 foot.
Yeah, you're missing 2 of the traits. Not good at basketball and you're not 6'.
Real quick, guys, before we start, we had an audio and a visual team come in and let me know everything that I've been up on, and my ego's been destroyed because I thought that I've had you guys this entire time. They probably were working on it for like 30 minutes, so if everything looks way better, it's because of that. But
I heard you. You're like, you think I do this?
that's literally, they came in, they were like, why the is it on 50 HP or some? And I was like, I don't know. They're like, oh, you're supposed to do it like this instead. Ego destroyed.
So you guys like around with the camera? And
Yeah.
I'm excited to see the
Quality or the
difference.
sound?
The quality.
It's like fucking 3D now.
Do people ever complain about our sound?
No, not the sound so much. I don't think so. They be complaining. The editor complains about this one breathing into the mic
No, he doesn't.
all the time. Yes,
He
he
would
does.
have texted me.
Like, you got his phone number?
I used to do that. I literally, when I'm not talking, I go like this. And I just don't. So I
Nah, don't do that. Just lean back a little bit.
That's what I've been doing.
There'll be segments where Christine's like waiting to talk and she'll just be.
It sounds worse because, like, I wheeze now. So you can hear it because of my coughing,
Because of.
my smoking.
We were getting there. I knew you. We were getting there.
Progression.
So you got everything even though you just found out that you're hosting today?
Yes.
Did you forget?
Yes. I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot. We've been stacking up on our podcast because we're going to go on vacation.
Weird.
Sorry. I am.
I'm going to South Korea. Going on vacation.
We all going to South Korea?
If you guys want, come along with me.
We should do a podcast in South Korea.
That would be...
What if I fully pay for a trip to South Korea?
Why would
Dude,
I decline
honestly,
that?
No, on God.
I would really think about it, but
I would
dude,
go.
that flight is crazy.
No, it's
bro.
not. It's not that bad.
I'm be like, first class?
If I'm paying, y'all probably gonna be with the poor people. I'm gonna be up
What
there.
the-
Poor people is crazy.
What the
Spirit? No, I wouldn't put you guys in Spirit.
Does
put you guys on
Spirit
the next
even
one up.
fly to Korea?
You can do the China Airlines.
I want my first class flight to be somewhere else.
Like LA.
You better say better.
No.
You said Bell.
So you wouldn't go? You wouldn't go if I paid to South Korea?
I would that's crazy.
I would not
Sage.
go.
Full,
Devin,
fully
would you
comped
go?
except food.
Would you go?
To South
Food?
Korea?
Say food?
I would
Yeah, except food and drinks.
I wouldn't even care about the flight if you paid for the whole trip.
Flight and hotel.
You guys don't understand how fun South Korea is.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Well, didn't you say they hate brown people out there?
I don't think I said that.
Who said that?
I think
I
somebody
did.
said that.
Oh, yeah, you said that.
They do hate brown people.
Ah.
Is that true, Gabe? Is it true?
We're mobbing pretty deep in
Do they
brown,
look at you like a
so I
little
don't
weird
know.
when you first get there?
Nah, they thought it was cool. They were like inviting me to tables.
It's
sick.
weird if you're Asian, like me. I get dirty looks when I go because I'm Korean and I'm dark. Yeah.
Really?
I feel like just like the older people, but like the younger generation, like they're actually more like intrigued rather than like, oh,
Yeah, it's the older generation.
Have you seen the videos of like black people going to China and they like surround them because they think they've never like seen like black people before?
and they take pictures with them.
That's just real. I'll send you videos.
I would feel kind of cool, bro.
My parents, when they first immigrated here, they immigrated to Oklahoma because my dad went to school out there, and my parents said that people would like stare at them publicly.
Because there weren't a lot of Asian people?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And they'd be like, "Oh, you're the first Asian person I've ever seen in real life."
Oh, whoa.
They said that people would say that
You're
to
not
them.
a myth.
So is that like a? Did it change? Is it changed now? Is that like a traditional? Like was that like back then?
It's a more like traditional value of like in East Asian cultures, a lot of times like having white skin is considered like the paler you are, the more beautiful, the more rich you are, because that meant that you're not working out in the fields, so you're not getting
That's
dark.
crazy.
I'd be worshipped out there then. If I was Asian.
Is that still like, I guess, kind of taught?
It's not taught, but it's like a societal, like if you go to Korea and if I try to buy like a foundation, I would not find a color in my shade.
Because that's not like beauty
that's all they
standards.
got.
It's not even like beauty standards. It's like a lot of people just are very, very pale. Like that's just like the way that girls think that they're prettier if they're pale.
Yeah. You and Cynthia are dark.
We
Like
are
when you guys
pretty
are on
dark
the
for,
sun,
like-
you guys get dark.
Yeah, we are pretty dark for like Korean girls, but that's why we would get like weird looks in Korea, you know?
Well, maybe a full trip to San Francisco or something. I don't know.
Hey, that's cool.
Take us to Vegas. Take us to Vegas.
Vegas? Would you guys rather me fully comp the trip or give you guys money to go gamble?
Gamble.
Fly us out
Probably
to
gamble.
Vegas.
I'm putting it all on red.
Honestly, the flight to Vegas wasn't too bad.
It's cheap.
Yeah.
I would rather give me some gambling money.
You want some gambling money?
Let me gamble you.
What's your game? You gamble. What's the game for you?
Blackjack.
Blackjack? You suck at blackjack.
No, I'm good.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Really?
Yeah,
We should do a blackjack night.
we should. That'd be fun.
How are you good at blackjack?
How do you be good at blackjack?
You count
just gotta
cards?
know what you gotta do.
You count cards?
You gotta know when to hit. You gotta know when to double
count
down.
cards?
You gotta know. Huh?
Count cards?
No.
Come on.
Yeah.
No.
You want to go ahead and sign us in?
Yes. Most of these are just gonna be like situations that you guys sent me, but I'll start off with a question. Let's get started. Okay. Oh wait, no, I gotta
Wait,
sign
what?
in first. Sorry. Can I make it my own? Cause I could never remember.
Dude, you seriously?
All it is 3, 2.
3, 2, 1, and we're back with another.
That was the oddest countdown I've ever heard in my life. It was like up to middle to back up.
And we're back with another video and audio.
Every time.
Another episode.
I kind of like it now. Now I kind of like it. Now I kind of
kinda
like
tough,
it.
bro.
Now it's kind of tough. Video and audio, go ahead. I
Welcome
like
back
that.
to the video and audio.
Video and audio podcast. Today I'm gonna be your host, Maru. On over there we got
Gotta say.
after,
Christine.
then
David.
here we have,
Nick.
and lastly we have Lil Bro.
Sean.
Little bro? Oh, you little bro you.
What?
Damn. I've never been little bro before.
Why'd you say that? That was f***ed up.
I'm sorry, Sean. We wanted to see your reaction.
Oh, really? You guys playing that?
Yeah,
I didn't plan anything.
I asked Nick who I should call Lil Bro, and then he was like, "Call Sean Lil Bro."
Instant mood change for Sean.
You never been Lil Bro before?
You guys are all my little bros.
I've never been low bro before.
I'm the youngest here, so I'll take it.
What would you consider being Lil Bro, but not like somebody saying it to you? Like, yo, what a good Lil Bro? Like, what you get what I mean?
When is it acceptable?
When is it not?
No.
Not acceptable.
What? When does it happen to you? And that's a little bro situation. You're like, damn.
Nobody's ever called me like
You
a
know what's
little
weird?
bro
Is
or
it
like
worse than
their
a friend
son.
zone?
It's weird, but you know what's weird? You know how I call people like big guy? Like, what's up, big guy?
Yeah.
There's a tone that people use when they've said it to me where they call me a big guy, but it's condescending though.
Really?
Because usually they like a lot taller than me, and like they'll be like, yo, what's up, big guy? And I'm like,
kid. Like you're a little kid.
Itch you in your cheek when they go like this.
yeah, they give me they give me one of these. They're like, what's up, big guy? They give me, nah, dude, that's happened to me like 2 or 3 times, and I still don't like the guy.
Damn.
I don't know if he's doing it on purpose or not, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I want to know too. Just say it out.
But that's
Your
the-
costume looks comfy.
it's so comfy.
Why is mine?
Cause I got you guys like $5 ones, and this was like $45.
Jesus.
Look, mine came with a pendant.
Yeah, I know. Jesus.
I know you got the best one, like with all this.
Even is that?
I wish.
Hey, thanks, Christine. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Always getting me right. And you getting a raise. You getting a raise.
Dude,
Oh, yeah,
honestly,
hey.
sometimes I just get so lazy, and I'm like,
That's okay. We're only gonna use it once.
yeah.
What do
Yeah.
you guys think about giveaways?
No.
Dude, that's what they were talking about. But they were like, we should do like we should have a shop or something like that, and then put them up to sell them. But
Or just give it away for free?
I feel like the guys wouldn't sell.
Yeah, only
Like ours would
Model,
sell
just
that good.
sign all the shirts, and then we'll sell them that way.
Our costumes aren't even ever good.
Sean, you are my biggest.
Remember when you signed an
Supporter.
autograph, but it was like just the receipt? Remember we talked?
Bro, did we talk about that?
Yeah, I think we talked about it.
Swear.
She thought that someone asked her for an autograph, but it was just to sign the receipt.
Dude, so she was at a coffee shop.
probably thought
She
you
was
were
at a
so
coffee shop.
cool.
She was at a coffee shop. She gave her card, and then she walked away, and someone chased her down and was like, "Hey,
no,
like,
no.
And they were like,
Dog, they
please
said,
sign
"Hey,
it."
you need to sign this," and Madu thought she was giving an autograph, and it was the receipt.
No, that's such a fucking lie. See, I hate you guys.
That's what you told us.
No.
Okay, tell
because
it, tell
you
it,
guys
tell it.
are always twisting the narrative and trying to make me look like a bimbo.
Okay, tell it.
She's gonna tell a story. You say if it's word for word, bar for bar, what she said.
Listen, no. You guys don't lie.
I wasn't there, but I'll tell you how you said it to us.
So I was at a boba shop, and then she was like, "Oh my god, like she knew who I was, right?
Wait, how did she know? How did she know?
Like, you know when they do the thing,
Yeah, but did she say like your Madu, your Suburb Talks?
Yes, let me finish.
Yeah, come on.
Yes.
my fault, brother.
She went like this, and like I didn't say anything, and then after a little, she was like, "Bro, like you're Madu, right?" Like she was like a pretty big fan. She was like, "Oh, I watch your podcast all the time, like on TikTok, YouTube, blah blah. Like I'm a big subscriber, blah blah." We had probably like a 2-minute conversation, like, so she was like a big supporter, and then I was like, and then got the order, bye. And then they called my name. I got my boba, and I was with my friend, and we went outside. And then like we were chatting it up for like 2 minutes, and then she comes out later, like, and she's like, "Hey, like, also I was wondering if like you could sign right here, like."
Sign right here.
Yeah. Okay, keep on.
At the X?
Okay, I'm pretty sure, man, girl, if you're out
No,
there,
keep going.
if you're out there, girl, please back me up because it was not like oh like you forgot to sign. It was like she wanted like an autograph, which is crazy.
But did you sign it on the line and the X?
No, I think it was like on the back.
Of the receipt?
Yes, like yes.
The receipt's a little
That's a legit
sketchy.
autograph then.
Valid. The way you explained it, it seemed like she was running out because you didn't sign the receipt.
Nah, because before I could even finish, y'all started laughing like, "Oh my god!" Like she was just trying to get
you gave us the idea though, because you're like it almost seemed like she was like trying to like make me sign a receipt. So you said you didn't know, but then you backed it up after.
You asked us.
That's
you were like,
that's the only reason why we joked because you. But I believe it was a real. autograph. I just like messing with you.
And then after we took a picture because she wanted a picture.
Aw, that's cute.
Also, I'm gonna be on your side more often because I've noticed I'm always not on your side.
No, you guys, you know what I noticed? I thought it was me. I thought I was just this offensive as person. And then I watched back the clips and I'm like, it's because all y'all like kind of gang up on me or like try to push an idea on me. Like
I think it's just to get you.
riled up.
Like riled up, yeah, because you let it get you riled up.
You're very easy to poke.
Yes, I know. And then I
It's pretty
realized that's why I'm defensive because you guys keep poking at me.
You know what you do? You just gotta let us poke. You can't poke back.
Let us poke.
Because there's 5 against 1.
Yeah, just let us bully you until you can't. That's what he's saying.
Or I should poke back.
You should
because I
poke
don't
back.
poke
You should
back.
poke back. It'll be fun if you poke back.
Yes. So that's why in that last video I was being so defensive.
Now you know just a little bro everybody
What video?
that does it to you.
Yeah,
Your host, the whole your type, my type.
Oh.
dude. Even the way he was responding to you in the group chat was hilarious.
Who?
Because
Oh my-
she was talking about like I said this about pregame. She said it before.
Oh
and
my God. I'ma fight you guys.
I didn't think we trashed you on it, but I guess apparently we did to the audience, and I could completely believe you.
I think it was only Nick who trashed it. He was like, nah,
yeah, because
it doesn't work.
I think
No,
you guys said it was.
You said it. You think you said it, and me and Dev were like, "Oh, that's sick." And then I think he was on you, but we were like, "Oh, that sounds dope."
Yeah.
That-
I don't remember.
No.
I probably did
the
though.
way you're saying it, the way you're saying it,
Defend myself.
I don't want to read it.
I'm pretty sure Nick said something like, nah, like,
No,
nah.
no, no, no,
100%. Most def.
And then when Sage and Devin said it, you were like, oh, that's hard. Like, we need to start using that.
Real talk. That shit's sick. Real talk. That shit's
Sebastian,
sick.
if you somehow have the clips, you should do the whole like past memory.
You gotta
edit
send
again.
them though, bro. You gotta send the
I don't
clips
know which
over.
podcast it was.
Then how we gonna find it, brother?
I don't know, brother.
Come on, man. Come on,
You're
little
right.
bro.
I'm not trying to
Come on, buddy.
look through all the
Come on, big guy.
videos. Maybe somebody there
Is it in
will.
Ogo's chat or our chat?
Well,
It's the roll chats.
Oh, it was.
No, it's and it can't get bitches, I think.
No, roll chats. Why you gotta say the group? Why you gotta say that group chat out loud?
in the group chat?
They can't get bitches.
Manu, you were going off. You said, I'm convinced y'all think anything I say is corny until someone else says it. Nick said, most deaf. Manu said, like, seriously, I can have a good idea about something. Y'all would be like, I don't know. Nick said, 100%. And Manu, then someone else says it, and then y'all be like, down. And Nick said, without a doubt.
You
I love you.
motherfucker.
Nah, you know it comes from love. You know it comes from love.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah, you got that. That's like a
Because
joke.
he kept going. He kept going.
You
And then,
just kept
and
going.
I said that's fucked up. And then
I was about to say, I ain't reading
You
all
know
that.
she was sad. You know she was sad.
I was.
That's why I said JK. What are the ones? Have you guys been on TikTok where the girlfriends will send like a big ass paragraph and the guy will respond with like, what is
You
it?
know that?
Well, no. There's some that are evil,
I've
bro.
seen that.
What's the? Oh,
That's funny though.
I ain't reading all that.
that one, but there's
Yeah.
ones that are even more
That is
evil,
crazy.
bro.
That's so fucking wild.
Okay,
I think I saw
I'm
one
gonna
that
start
was
saying
like.
that. Even if it's like one sentence, I'm gonna just say that.
It's like what?
I think I saw one that was like, oh, like you could have spent this much time writing your essays than writing this to me.
It was something like that. That's the
Yeah.
one I was thinking of too, but I
Yeah.
can't remember what it specifically said. But there's some evil ones, bro, and it's so funny.
How do you get away with that, bro? Especially if that's your girlfriend. There's no way.
Madu let that one guy get away with saying, "I wish I did," so you stop asking me about. Come
Okay.
on, bro.
But also at the same time, you guys should have seen the shit I said too. I said some out of pocket shit, but I feel like I had every right to. He didn't. Okay, so this question came up because it was from a TikTok, right? And a girl was talking about how she doesn't ghost people anymore because she thinks it's fucked up, right? And then so the TikTok was her just like a bunch of screenshots of her like instead of ghosting, like telling them straight up like, hey, this is why. Like I don't see this working out, blah blah. And people in the comments were actually saying like, I'd rather you just ghost me. Like I don't want to hear about like
I agree.
everything that's not everything that's not good about me or like why we couldn't work out. Like just ghost me. Like I'd rather have that. And when I read that, I was like,
I completely agree.
I kind of agree.
Some things just ain't that deep, bro.
I don't think also that when you say no to someone, like, or reject them, you don't need to list out the reasons as to why.
That's a great point. That's a great point. That's a great
Yeah,
point.
like I've never turned down somebody by saying like, this is why I'm turning you down. I've always just said like, hey, like I'm sorry, I don't think this is gonna work out.
Right.
End of sentence. And then you don't have to reply after that. But at least that way you're not
That is
ghosting
true.
them.
Just getting roasted and rejected.
Yeah,
That's
like,
crazy.
what the fuck?
In all honesty, I would literally rather somebody ghost me than be like, hey, I don't think this is working out. I hope you have a good life or some shit, right? Just fucking ghost me.
Yeah, 100%.
I so agree.
If it's not that deep, that
That part. I used to be the type of person that was like, okay, people that ghost are fucked up people. And I think I said that in a past podcast, but like recently I was in a situation where it was just kind of like, it would be better for me
Tell him.
to just,
Tell him.
it
Admit
would
to it.
be better for me to just ghost. Cause it's just like stuff that like,
And what did you do?
and I ghosted for the first time ever.
Okay, wait, hold on. What? How long are we talking? Like who? What?
Sage, what?
How long? How long are you guys talking for? Like what? How long is it till you guys are ghosting? Because ghosting after like 3 days is kind of crazy.
What's up, guys? I'd like to take a quick second and shout out our sponsors. Without our sponsors, we wouldn't be able to bring you guys this podcast for free on so many different platforms. Thank you, HelloFresh, for sponsoring this episode.
With HelloFresh, you get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit.
Flavor is in full bloom at HelloFresh. Enjoy the taste of spring with chef-crafted recipes featuring ripe, seasonal ingredients delivered right to your door.
No more scouring the grocery store for that one ingredient to complete your recipe.
HelloFresh takes away all that hassle by delivering fresh, pre-portioned ingredients so you have exactly what you need and helps you cut down on food waste. I personally loved using HelloFresh because not only did it save me time, but it was also delicious and super easy and simple to cook.
Go to hellofresh.com/suburb16 and use code suburb16 for 16 free meals plus free shipping.
That's hellofresh.com/suburb16 and use code suburb16 for 16 free meals plus free shipping. Thank you, HelloFresh, for sponsoring this episode.
America's #1 meal kit.
Other than that, guys, please enjoy the rest of this podcast.
I give them.
Nah, sure.
That's true.
That's way better, bro.
I think,
though,
I
no?
think if you see him in person, like on a date,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You guys talk to each other 3 times.
talking or seeing him in person is different.
Or I mean, you're talking for a pretty good amount of time. and
If
it's
I'm
3
talking
days.
over text for 2 weeks, I still think it's fine just to
I still
ghost
think
him.
that
I've
too.
never seen him.
3 dates in 2 weeks is kind of crazy though.
If I haven't seen him,
No.
I think it's weird if you meet them in person and then you just get ghosted.
That's weird.
That's pretty messed up.
Wait,
I know,
what?
but Sean's saying that if it's just over text or you're just talking through
Oh,
messages, then
okay,
it's
yeah,
fine
no,
to go.
obviously, yes. But I'm talking about like dates and stuff.
If I saw him, so
debatable.
one date,
After one, if you see them in person at least once, you need to send them like a text, like,
Right?
"Hey,
That's
sorry."
weird.
See,
what about
I
a
don't agree.
slowly dying down?
I was gonna say
response?
the way I do it is it's not like a oh, I'm over them, now it's gone. It's like
A dry.
It's
It's like
like
a
hey, what
dry-
you doing today? I'm doing this. And I'm not asking no questions back. Later on, oh, that's cool. Da 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 da. Respond back hours later, days later, weeks later. I don't know. And then eventually,
that's too much.
and then eventually, it's just done. Like eventually, it's just done. And then I have a couple drinks and I get horny and I text that where you at. So
I was
that's usually how it
saying,
goes.
you ever get one piece of the
So
puzzle,
much
man?
work,
Yeah.
Nick.
Yeah.
That's such a slow.
No, that's way better than just leaving it, because at least they're catching on, bro. Because for example, right? If I think it's really fucked up, if I see this person on a date, we go on a couple dates, and then I'm just not feeling it, and I'm just boom blocked, unfollowed, no responses back. Versus me like slowly texting them,
No,
you know what I
because
mean?
you know what I fucking hate? Like non-confrontational people. Like that is the fucking easiest thing to do. Like you barely know this fucking person. The least you could do for them is be like, "Hey, sorry, like stop wasting your time. Stop wasting my time. Stop fucking texting me."
What if they really like you though?
Huh?
What if they really like you?
If they really like me, it's different. Whole different story. But I'm just saying, if
But
we
how are you
feeling
gonna
each
know
other
that
out,
if you're just like fucking half-ass ghosting her?
Yeah, true.
That's true.
Yeah, bro, you need to fix
shut
yourself.
the fuck up.
And if she's like, and if you tell her like, "Hey, I don't think this is gonna work out," and she's like, "You know what, Nick? I actually really have these feelings for you, and they're really serious," then you could actually maybe have a conversation about starting a relationship versus.
Are you on Madu's side then, where you should never be ghosting?
Oh wait, I never said that.
There are some times that that I think some guys like are just aggressive over text that I do ghost, like, and that's fine. But
Like insinuating stuff, or like, what do you mean?
yeah, but like if it's just like, you know, someone that you've seen at least a couple times and gone out with, you should at least have the decency to
Yeah,
text them.
because I mean, at the end of the day, they did take the time out of their day to come see you.
to see
too.
you.
You know what I mean?
You said you don't agree. You said what I said after a couple of dates, like you're still chilling to ghost them.
Yes, because okay, at first because my situation is a little different because I actually ghosted this person twice.
Twice? How
Sorry.
you get ghosted twice? How the fuck do you get ghosted twice?
Because I sent him the "what you doing" text like you did. Anyways,
Damn. They usually don't respond after I say what you doing.
Oh, he sent you that?
No, she said
Oh,
him
you sent him that.
So you ghosted him first. Okay.
yes.
Got it.
So I had ghosted him once. I mean, no, not ghosted. Never mind. Sorry. Let me explain. Okay. Or I cut it off. The first time, I didn't automatically ghost because at that time I was like, okay, ghosting is bad, and I felt bad as fuck, right? So I brought it up to him by saying like, just letting you know, like, I don't think I'm in a place where I could be talking to somebody, you know?
Hit him with that good old one.
Yeah. I told him like
All reliable.
I know it wasn't like super serious, but just wanted to let you know I'm not in the right place for that right now. And he responded back with like basically saying like it wasn't that big of a deal, basically like
Ooh, he clapped back. He was like, oh, I was about to say that right
yeah.
That's fire. I was trying to be the nice guy. Yeah, no,
was
that's
like-
fire. That's a good one.
Basically that he kind of made it seem like, oh, you didn't even need to give me that text type of thing, like
Damn, that got you mad. Huh?
Did that get you
no,
hot?
it didn't get me
Don't
mad.
lie. A little bit. You were kind of like, were you not thrown off a little bit? Like, oh shit, wait, what?
It's probably easier for you.
What's wrong with me?
No, yeah. To me, it was just like what Sean was saying.
I think
like,
if you don't care, then you don't care.
yeah, I was
guess,
just, I really didn't give a fuck, but I was just kind of confused because in my text, I literally said, like, I know it wasn't anything serious, but I just wanted to let you know because I'm not going to ghost you right away. But, like, his response got me thinking, like, maybe I was overthinking this too much and I could have just ghosted, you know, and he wouldn't have cared either way, right? And it was that same person the second time. And then when I was like, yo, I'm not trying to do this, like, in my head, I was, like, thinking about, like, should I still tell him again? But it didn't get anything more serious than that.
Oh, okay, it's like same place.
You know what?
Yeah, same place. So I was like, fuck, what should I do? And that's when I called Nick because I felt bad. I was like, hey, like, I'm in a situation where, like, I don't know what to do. Like, I've never ghosted somebody
Nick.
before.
She got everyone at this table. Everyone who are in healthy relationships.
Crazy.
And somebody who had a relationship for 4 years, she calls me. Isn't that crazy?
You're so happy?
I was so happy, bro.
Hey, did you call me that one day because of that or no? Did you just butt down me on accident?
What?
Did I? No, I don't think I would have called you Sage because the only reason why I called Nick was because I know he has a lot of experience ghosting.
All right.
So
Not a lot. Not a lot.
Okay, valid.
A couple.
And so that was the reason why I called
3.
him, and he made me feel really good about it. He's like, "Yeah, just fucking do it." Like,
Oh my god.
Yeah, because she was doing the thing where she just grants on for a long time, and she was just doing that. Should I go?
I feel like you didn't even hear her out. You just had you already knew the
Well,
answer.
because no, I listened to it in the beginning, and then I got the breakdown, and I'm like, yeah, I think you should ghost it, and then she just kept repeating it, so I was like, yeah, just ghost it, you know, like. It's kind of like my default, you know?
and after I had got that shit done, like when next time we talked, Nick was like, "That felt good, huh?" Like it low-key felt good, huh? And I was like, "No, I feel like shit because I
such a
did feel like
devil,
shit.
bro.
I actually felt like shit for like 4 days."
In your
Did
case,
he
though,
text you?
Yes. So okay. Well,
Finish the story.
so we hung out, right? And then
after
like
you ghosted?
No, not after I ghosted. Before I ghosted. And then that hang out, I was like, "Ooh, this ain't for me. Nope, gotta go." And then
Sorry, keep going.
and then like after that, I was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna reply to him." Next thing he like texts me, I'm not gonna reply to him. And then the next morning he texts me, he's like, "Hey, what's the address to the place?" And I never replied.
Oh,
And that's why I felt horrible for like 4 days.
That would make me feel a little bad.
Marty, do you realize that you probably made a villain? And that now he's
No.
probably just broken so many girls' hearts now.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He gets a lot of girls.
I was gonna say, unless you have more to add to the story.
No.
Okay.
But yes, I do have a little more.
Okay, go ahead.
Basically, that's my conclusion is I think ghosting is fine in certain situations.
Fire. I was just about to reiterate that. I think
Okay.
that because I've had situations where they do send the full paragraph for whatever reason that they don't want to be doing whatever, and I'm just like,
You say I ain't reading all that.
now, and then I'm just like, oh my fuck, you already know what I'm talking about.
Anything else? Or just a paragraph?
Maybe shit, I can't say that. Should I?
No. Let's just skip past it.
Nah, where they do send like the big stuff, and it's just like, bro, now I gotta read it, and like now I gotta validate what she says, so I'm not the bad guy, and I gotta da 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 da, and it's like, bro, I would have much rather you just blocked me. Please, for the
You
love
gotta
of
read
God.
the signal sometimes.
Yeah.
I think that's the most important part. 'cause
Like if y'all just messing around with each other, I think ghosting is valid. I still think ghosting is valid, but like what Christine said, if you guys are dating or not going on dates, talking, I think it's simple. Like, yo, honestly, I don't think this is gonna work out. You can fucking lie. You can say like, I'm not ready for this shit. No one believes that shit anymore. But
you get the hint.
yeah, just something like that is chilling. But please, for the love of God, do not say why you guys are not working out. Don't do that.
So,
Yeah, the girl from the TikTok, she was saying like, "Oh, it's because I didn't see the chemistry being there," or like she was just listing.
That's not even like a thing that he could fix though. What the fuck is he gonna do about that? It's like, our chemistry isn't really too good. He's like, okay. The fuck? What am I supposed to do about that?
Yeah, you doing it too, man? You put water in there?
My
yeah,
mug's
because none of
dirty.
your cups are clean.
There's no clean mugs.
This mug isn't even clean,
That's
man.
what I'm telling you.
I was smelling it right now. It
It's been,
smells like
been pretty busy.
You
Hey,
should
we're not sponsored by
literally
Google.
just pay someone to clean your house once
We do.
We do.
and it still looks like this.
And listen, it gets bad at nighttime. That's when everyone comes out of the room and messes
You
up
guys,
the kitchen.
can I tell a quick story and then we can move it on?
Yeah.
Is it about?
The spider.
Oh, okay.
I had this scary situation happen to me yesterday. Me and Luke were home. I was going into my bathroom, saw this giant spider, right? And you know how like when the spiders are like chonky and big, you don't want to squish them because then
It just feels like
it's
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah.
So I start calling Luke. I'm like, Luke, yo, come kill the spider. Luke comes over. He's like, that shit's huge. I'm not killing it. So I'm like, okay, hand me the broom. I get the broom, right? And I kind of nudge her, like, so I'm trying to slide her out the door.
Yeah.
I nudge her. These things start falling off. 5 baby spiders just disperse out of her back. I get close.
Oh, nah.
Huge, nut of fucking like baby spiders, bro. Just this little like knob of spider. Like I thought it was a big spider. It wasn't. She just had a bunch of babies on her
I've never
back.
seen that. I've only seen videos about
Bro,
that.
I started freaking out. Luke started screaming. I was like, Luke, you gotta open the door so I can swipe her out. I'm not stepping over her, bro. I'm not stepping over. I was like, you fucking dude. I didn't have shoes on, bro. My toes were curled. My toes were like curled on, like gripping the ground. I was so
Ew.
scared. So
The scratches on the
I'm
board.
trying to like nudge her out the bathroom so that I can sweep her out the door because there's a door right there, right?
Oh, there's no way you're making all the way to
Every
that door.
time I touched her, 5 of them came off and dispersed. I was freaking out. We get the door open. I swipe her out, right? 30 of them. Drop and run. I left the house. I went to my parents. I
Is
left.
that why you went?
Yeah. And
It's like
How
crawling.
the fuck do I fly that spiders on here?
what happened?
I wasn't home.
Sean wasn't home either. I left, went home, I got a big old bottle of Raid to kill bugs because we didn't have a bug killer, like anything to kill
Why
bugs.
I'm sorry.
Dude, there's so many
Honestly,
animals.
if I'm being honest, I don't know what I would have done in that situation either.
Dude, you can't squish those.
You can't.
You wouldn't want to do like the hairspray lighter thing.
See, that's what Bubba told me to do, but I don't got axe here.
You don't need that. It's just anything that's spray.
Anything that's aerosol.
Nah, dude, I was scared for my life.
Is that
I
what you're
wasn't
supposed to
gonna
do
think
when
that.
it's like a spider with babies. That's the only way you can like without them.
I don't know.
That's scary.
You know how shit to clean your computer?
Oh yeah. No, yeah, but I wasn't thinking flamethrower. In the moment, I wasn't thinking. Let me just use a flamethrower.
You know what, man?
Grab the broom.
Yeah. So, dude, the scariest moment ever. But I'm so worried because there were so many babies that just ran
You just
away.
don't
Oh my
bother them. They
God.
won't bother
You saw
you.
him run throughout the house.
Oh!
Oh, there is one right
There actually
there.
is one
No,
there.
chill.
No, I swear to God, there's one
Oh my
here.
god.
Chill.
no.
Okay. No, there's a lot of dead bugs.
How the fuck did it die like that?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, this house has been vacant for 2 years, right?
Yeah.
2 years. So they.
Oh,
All
there's the web up there. It probably
right,
fell
guys.
from-
Now I'm feeling itchy. Let's. Okay.
I
just
know.
wanna-
I started feeling itchy too.
But scariest shit ever. Even if you live with a bunch of dudes, it's not any better.
I live
bro.
with 2. Never mind.
You weren't there, Sean. You were not there, bro. You would have been scared.
You asked me to kill spiders like 4 different times.
How would you have taken care of that spider with babies on his back? What would
Just
you have
fucking
done?
smacked with my shoe.
Nah, dude, you would have had them gone.
I think you had to. Fuck.
You can't squish those because they hatch and they
Yeah,
run.
you would have to have flamethrower that bitch.
or raid or like a bug spray.
Or just put it on a little paper
I think
towel.
that gives him time to run though. If you just spray Raid.
Or put a cup upside down and like shove a paper
Could have
under
done that.
it.
I wasn't thinking.
Oh my God! Imagine you do that, and you're holding it, and all the.
Yeah, nah, dude. I was not thinking like that at
Can we
all,
stop
bro.
talking about bugs, please?
Yeah, sorry. All right, Marty, go ahead and move it on.
Okay, we'll move on.
Getting flashbacks. Nah, don't even do that, bro. Sean's little stroking my leg. I feel like she's gonna come back for revenge.
Oh, definitely. You didn't even kill the big one?
I swiped her out and they ran, so I ran to my room, got my
You know
shoes
what the worst
and
part
left.
is? Like most of them are still on her back, and she can make her way back in.
Nah, I covered the hole with the towel because she snuck in through
You
the
said
door.
there's a bunch of holes in this house though.
Well, the holes I found. in
that she knows.
That she knows.
That she knows about. Fuck.
Anyways, I don't know. Keep it going. Let's
She
go,
got a
let's
little
go.
nest somewhere in here.
Somewhere here, bro. She was moving super slow too. She was like
Probably heavy.
probably really heavy. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay. How to stop my best friend from going back to a toxic man, or vice versa.
Can't.
Pray to
Can't.
God.
I so agree with this.
You can't.
They gotta figure that shit out on their own.
What about what if they're doing it when they're drunk though?
What do you mean?
That's so fucking annoying.
Like if like they've been so good about it and then y'all out drinking, yeah, and they're out drinking, they're like, do you take the phone then? And they're like, damn, like I really want to text him, I really want to call him. Like, is that your problem really?
I think this is what I did for my friends in college. Like, I would take their phone, like, in the beginning of the night, or they would be like, Christine, hold my phone from me. But the second they take it from me, or they try to, like, grab it from me when they're drunk, like, I'll give it to them. At that point, it's like, it's not my it's not my problem anymore.
Yeah.
I had that with you.
That's too much work.
Give me my phone, bro. And I was, I lied, and I was like, I don't have it. He's like, where's my phone? I had it in the back of my pocket. I was like, I don't know, dude. Like, I think someone took your phone. And you were freaking out. Oh my God, why need my phone? And then by the time we got to the car, he completely forgot like anything about his phone. He was like, he didn't even care at that moment.
Yeah, see, I think that's a little bit better when you say like, oh bro, you lost your phone.
I literally just lie on my ass. I'm like, I have no idea where that shit is.
Yeah.
You're a good friend, Sean.
What are you doing if the homegirls want their phone? Or they're trying to text them when they're drunk?
I think we talked about this before,
Yeah.
but I would try like a few times if they're trying to reach the phone from me. But after like 2 times, I give up. I'm like, okay, bitch, here you go.
What
like,
about
you gotta,
what about when they're sober and they want to text them?
They're in their right
Are
mind.
you- are- yeah,
They can
they're
do
in their
whatever-
right mind. Are
They can
you-
do whatever they want at that point.
man, what
No
would I
matter
do?
what you say, if they want to do it, they're going to do it.
Then that's just
That's
the
so
most
true.
annoying conversation or topic. Like you said, why are you gonna deal with that? If you want to ruin your life, you ruin your life.
Haven't you done this for me?
Yeah.
I think I've done it for Devin.
Oh, you have. What was the situation?
Back in the day.
You would scare me if this ever happened. You, when you're drunk,
Sage, Sage, you would put your hands up, bro, and you would start throwing them.
Yeah.
It's my last time. Give me my phone.
That's my last time fucking asking you.
But it's more like a it probably sound like that.
in the car.
I hate how when I get drunk, I know what I'm trying to say, but I can't.
You
say
cannot form them, dude. It's like your tongue. It's like
And then
swollen.
I get mad because you're not understanding me. I'm like, bro, I'm literally know what I'm trying
And
to say.
then the more mad you get, the less I understand you.
Yeah.
Dude, and I'm like, bro, what are you saying?
You are an NPC, bro. Like
You start kicking shit, bro. You start throwing your phone around.
Bro, you kicked the shoe in the. I was literally walking down the hallway, and you're in the room just like bobbing your head to the music.
You like you like stumbled on the shoe.
and you're like, oh fuck this shit, and you kick the shoe. You throw the blanket on the ground. Oh man, you're the most entertaining to watch though when you're drunk. I think you can entertain like 100 people at once. They just watch you.
And I don't remember.
I show you all the videos.
Yeah. I had no idea.
I'd be scared of you if you were like trying to text like an ex and I had your phone. I would give it to you.
I would let you 100%.
I'd say yeah. Let me help you crack the
I'd
message.
give you my phone if you don't know what your phone is. I'd be pretty scared.
We
of you.
get even more mad. Why isn't my code working, bro? And throw the phone, bro.
You threw the phone. Maybe 3 seconds after you threw the phone, you literally turned around and said, "Who has my phone?" It was on the ground by the street light. You were that fucking drunk that one time. I didn't know how to get
That's crazy.
Didn't Gabe see?
Yeah, you were. Gabe, bro, Gabe was helping you so much.
He was blacked out in the car with Gabe. Gabe calls me because Sage wanted to FaceTime me. And then he just started singing like D Savage, but he's like, like, it's crazy. And then like every like 5 minutes, Gabe would give him the phone and he'd be like, "Oh, Devin!" He wasn't already talking to me for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, and then you threw it like 14 different times.
Yeah,
my
and it was like
phone's
2 a.m. too.
Phone's still
So
fucked.
you got that case on it, so you're good.
Man, that'd be a perfect advertisement for Epic Crates.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
just
yeah.
drunk as shit throwing the phone around. Any type of phone case, bro. You guys should sponsor Sage. What about you? You just letting them have the phone?
Nah.
You sitting them down and giving them the talk like, listen, bro, I'm gonna lay out all the bad things that she did to you.
I think
Oh my god.
that's a terrible thing to do if they're drunk.
Okay, not drunk. Let's do sober
Fucking
first.
cry.
They start crying and ruin their night.
They won't text them.
No, okay. I think I would keep the phone, and then if they kept like pressing me for it, I'd be like, bro, like, you know you're gonna regret this. And if they just get annoying to me at some point, I'll probably end up giving it to them. But for the most part, like, no.
See, you're a good guy. I know you would. You would sit there and be like, listen, bro,
I
don't.
I definitely give the talk of like, dude, you're gonna regret this. Like, you're being a dumbass right now. You know what I mean?
If we're both drunk though, I'm giving you your phone and saying, yeah, bro, let's craft the most despicable message to send to her right now. If we were both drunk.
You say, hold on, let me do it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you guys are crazy. I know you do that. What about you, Maru?
I thought you guys just asked me.
No, like one of us though.
Oh,
Is it gonna be different or no? You're just gonna be like,
Dude,
Is it different for each of us? Do you think, or like, do you think you'd treat us all the same? Like, as in like not give?
I probably would treat you guys all the same. I did that with Nick. I tried, but he didn't listen to me. He never listens to me. So with him, I probably have given up because I know, like, if he has his mindset on it, he's gonna fucking do it.
Yeah. Especially if you're telling me the opposite, I'm gonna do the opposite.
Yeah, that part. It's like I gotta do freaking reverse psychology. I'd be like, yeah, go ahead.
Nick, just text her. No, I don't want to anymore.
Why do you want me to do it? I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, next time.
No, that makes sense.
Next
That makes
time.
sense.
Would you give us our phones?
Yeah.
Christine, fucking, who cares? Christine wouldn't even take it.
Christine would
She
just
doesn't
be
give a
high as shit. Like,
Yeah,
sure.
dude.
Honestly, now if you tried to give me your phone, I would not take it. I could not care. Like,
Take it? What do you mean? Oh, if I was like, yo, don't let me text them tonight?
Like, no.
Damn, really?
Well, I mean, like, self-control, man.
Yeah. At some point, it's on you, dude. Like,
Yeah, at
a
some
good point.
point it's on you. Like, obviously, like, you know, if it was like once or twice, like, I'll take it. But if it's
But what if
every
I'm like
time,
blasted though? Like I'm like fucked up.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
take
like,
it. Are you,
Christine,
like-
Christine, where's my phone? What are you saying?
oh, I don't know.
I feel like she'd be a lot nicer. I feel like she'd be a lot nicer to y'all than it would be.
It depends on how.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, you, I'd be nice, but I would not be nice. I'd be like, oh, Devin, like, let's go look for your phone, and we'll like walk around the house, but then we won't actually be walking anywhere because I'm holding it.
That's so far. That's great. That's like a little kid, like distracting a little kid.
The worst part is I'd fall for it.
No, I know you would. I know you would.
I'd probably,
We're filming it.
What is it?
I don't know. People dying.
No, I mean that basically answers the question though.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Devin.
So we're gonna get started on the situations you guys sent in. Okay, first one. My boyfriend has this girlfriend that he has known for a couple years, and she recently got out of a long-term relationship. She told my boyfriend that she was breaking up with her boyfriend before she did it.
I need you to restart. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Wait, there were so many. There's like 4 people already.
Go ahead.
I know, low-key, I'm kind of confused too. But let's try to process
Break it down,
together.
break it down.
Okay. My boyfriend has this girlfriend that he has known
Your
for.
my boyfriend
Has a girl homie.
Girl homie.
Has a girl homie.
Okay.
Okay.
I was like, what?
My boyfriend has this girl homie that he has known for a couple years, and she recently got out of a long-term relationship. She told my boyfriend that she was breaking up with her boyfriend before she did it. Okay. She has been texting and calling my boyfriend since, and he's been comforting her through her breakup. Our relationship is new, and honestly, it makes me uncomfortable, and I've told him this. Should I be worried about her trying anything with him?
Yes.
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 100%
Yes.
yes.
If not, they are right now.
Yeah.
Go through their phone.
Go to the house right now. Yeah,
I'm
he
sorry to
definitely
tell
should
you
be worried.
this.
Yeah, my bad, but you're fucked.
No matter how close he is with his girl homie, he should not.
Calling?
Calling's
Calling
crazy.
is crazy.
Calling's crazy.
Like,
I've texted to be like, yo, you good? Like little check in, you know what I mean? With like my girl best friends.
yeah.
But Colin's pretty crazy.
What about you and me? What if I had a girlfriend and you were
See,
like
but
you were
the thing
texting or calling
is,
me?
every time I do have a man's, like, I'm more like, I don't call you as much, and I'm like more respectful. To
Until you
my
guys have a
boyfriend.
problem though, because then you've come to me a couple times with problems.
Have I?
Yeah.
Said, oh, shit.
Yeah. Or like when y'all are broken up though too, or like after y'all break up or something like that.
Yeah, but you don't have a.
But I don't have a girlfriend. No, I know, but I don't have a girlfriend. That's why I think it's okay. But I'm saying like,
yeah.
I'm saying if I had a girlfriend, though,
That would be completely different because, yes. That part's
That's
different
what I'm
because
saying.
when you were talking to somebody, I was more like respectful about
Mm-hmm.
that, and we wouldn't hang out one-on-one, first of all, and what else? Yeah.
No,
wouldn't-
understandable.
yeah.
But I'm just saying stuff like that. So like, if I had a girlfriend and like,
It
same
would
thing,
make
you
it-
had issues, you wouldn't be calling me or texting me.
Yeah, just because
Yeah.
you have a girlfriend. Out of respect. The girl is weird for that. Like, knowing that your boyfriend is dating you and she's still doing that is a little weird to me.
It's all weird, honestly. From both of them, the girl shouldn't do that, and the guy should just be like, don't
Especially
talk,
if it's
don't
like
talk to me about your
consistent.
problems.
Like they only go into them for help and like, yeah, I mean, just that
Yeah,
consistent. Like,
that's
I need you
weird.
right now.
I would probably say like, you know who's really good with this stuff? Nick. You should call him.
Only if she's pretty. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say?
What if that's their only friend, though?
No, make new friends.
You kind of gotta respect the relationship.
Yeah.
Do you think she's snaky? Like, do you think she's doing it? The
Oh,
girl
yeah.
homie. Do you think she's doing it because she doesn't know better, or like because she's?
Nah.
She knows better.
And like, also, I think you're really vulnerable once like you've broken up with somebody.
Right.
So I feel like she's most comforted with that person. Yeah,
But
kinda.
she was telling the guy that she was gonna break up with her boyfriend before she did it.
Which is weird.
Oh,
like,
that's even
that's
weirder.
weird.
I didn't catch that part.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
All
single
red
soon.
flags.
Like, mm-mm.
Damn. How you just let your
He's like the
business out
nicest guy
there?
ever. Yeah, or you should've
Even
known
if
him.
he is, what he's doing just proves
He's
that
wrong.
it's all like shady and a little
Yeah.
weird.
Right.
So how does she even know that?
How does she know it?
Maybe the guy's telling her like,
Yeah.
hey, she's calling me right now.
Guys also reveal a lot more than they think, like without intending to, you know?
Like how?
Like when like you're in conversation and like, oh, I hung out with a friend yesterday, like they were so and so, like automatically it's a girl.
Got you. We don't be thinking that far. We don't be trying to be devious.
And you guys don't do it on purpose. It's just because you guys are like, oh, I don't want to say she, but like you're not thinking that in the moment. It just comes out as like, you know,
Yeah. No, I feel you.
ambiguous.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
Yeah. Also, if he's just being sweet, that's weird because she told you she's uncomfortable. So you should respect that and maybe stop talking to your friend.
Yep.
I feel like anybody would be uncomfortable.
No girl best friends if you're in a relationship. It's not gonna work out.
Yeah, your
Ever in your
significant
life.
other should be your opposite gender best friend.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if you have a girl best friend, just drop her.
No best friends, period. Just me. Just no besties.
You'll get there one day. man.
Toxic king.
We're getting better. I'm just saying. That wasn't 100% correct, but you're getting there. You almost had it.
It's like your mouth is tumbling downstairs right now, man. That is why.
You almost had it.
Yeah. That is crazy.
Yeah, I got a problem. You talking about my mumbling?
No, I'm not talking about your
Or
mumbling.
the sentence didn't make sense.
No, never mind, man. Never mind, dude.
Wait, I don't know what that means. What does that mean? What's the phrase?
Because you were like, you just kept going how he can't get a girlfriend.
Yeah, you kept just going on.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me mumbling. I do. No,
He's like, yeah, I do mumble a
he
lot.
calls me on that
What?
shit every day, even when I'm not mumbling.
Oh my
so.
god, bro, because Sean will be yelling at me from the other room. What did you just say? And then he acts like Sage. Man, I'm not gonna fucking tell you again, bro. And I'm like, holy shit, I didn't get what you. I'll look at Luke and I'll be like, what did he just say? And Luke will be like, I don't fucking know. And then Sean will be like, did you not just fucking hear what I said? And we're just like, no. And he'll get even more mad. It is ridiculous.
Sean's the angry father of the household.
Yeah.
I'm speaking pretty clear.
The drunk angry father. What?
The drunk.
It's the first time I had an alcoholic beverage, bro. I'm proud of you.
He said, no, I actually put a shot of vodka.
It's Luke's birthday today?
Oh, what are we doing? We got a drink.
Hey, who left the room? Hey, Gabe!
No, don't do it, man.
I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna.
Hey, do you guys need to pee at all? Because I need to pee really badly.
I'm going
I need
now.
to pee really
I'm going
badly.
now.
But girl, break up with your boyfriend.
Guys, be honest with me, and it's okay. I won't be butthurt or anything. Am I cross-eyed?
No. No, Manu. What kind of question is that?
Wait, look at me.
Manu, look. No.
Guys, be honest.
Did someone say that or something?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like, some pictures I post, we were like, oh, looking a little cross-eyed. Or
Dude, someone in the picture I posted of my cats on my TikTok, someone said, "Oh, you kind of look like your cat," and my cat's cross-eyed.
Nah, I feel like people be cross-eyed in like specific positions.
Picture, like in some
when I be laying down-
angles, like it's
When
yeah.
I lay down on FaceTime, I'll be like, oh, nah, I can't.
I'll say it, no. It's literally all this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you look at Wu-Tang's picture with Jeremy,
Oh,
the
you're
sign,
funny.
everyone be making fun of him because he looks hella cross-eyed in that picture. Because his eye is looking here, but this other eye is like his other eye is like working hella hard to get.
But guys, I didn't mean cross-eyed this way. I meant it
inward?
this
Oh,
way.
yeah.
You're not cross-eyed.
Okay.
Like this is like cross-eyed, you know? That's like
Yeah, you were
could
not
tell.
cross-eyed.
Yeah, like that's cross-eyed. That's kind of wild.
Nah, bro,
I'm
when he was throwing his phone, I was like, bruh.
Wildin', right?
Because he'd be like, yo, where's Devin? Yo. Toss it, that should go down the block. It literally skids like fucking stone on water.
He's like, yeah, he's skipping. He trying to skip
I did
rock.
that shit the other night at fucking Sweet Tea.
I did. The
Yeah.
sweet tea. Oh, you did.
I forgot who we FaceTime. We FaceTime
Oh
somebody.
yeah, yeah,
And you
yeah.
Wait,
grabbed
what?
the phone, you went.
And you flung it on the ground. What's up with you and doing that?
where?
It was
At Sweet Tea's crib?
It was during Tank and
You were wasted during the fight.
Oh no. Okay, so that's where it got a little blurry for me.
oh yeah, because you had your shirt off.
yeah.
Once you had your shirt off, I was like, oh no, this guy's drunk. Also, why you always try to beat up Nick when you would?
Bro, right? This man targets me.
He
Did we
mad
tell
at
you
me.
what happened in New York?
Nah.
Bro, this man.
We didn't tell him? Oh, maybe not.
Bro, when we were in New York, I texted in our group chat because I left where we're at the club. I left the club, and so huh? Oh, that's on me. We left the club. And I texted in the group chat. I was like, "Hey, yo, don't wait up for me. I'll meet you guys back at the hotel." And this man texts in the group chat and goes, "You're dumb." And then he was like, and then people were like, "Oh, where you going?" Da 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 da. And I was like, "Oh, I'm leaving with somebody." And he goes, "You're dumb as fuck." In the group chat. That's it. They go back to the hotel room, right? They go on live. And Sage and I have my Air Forces there, and Sage picks up the shoe.
No, okay, let me
tell.
So it's me and Sage, we go get what was it, halal?
No, we have
Okay,
Yeah, this one,
yeah.
you went so far back in the story.
Nah, you're going way too far back. Come on, just at the hotel room.
Yeah,
We got pizza and like we were trying to eat it because it may intertwine. So we're eating pizza and then he goes live and he gives me the phone because he can't talk. And like so I'm talking to everybody on live and Sage is like texting like our chat saying that to you and I'm like dying because like he's like totally all zombied out texting. And then out of nowhere he goes he's like, whose fucking shoes are these? And then I was like, oh bro, those are mine. And he looks at it, he's like, wait, what did you say? You're like,
I said Nick has those.
yeah, he's like, Nick has these fucking shoes. And I was like, what? And he just fucking grabs it and he fucking chucks it at the wall. I was like, bro, chill.
Dude targets me. I swear to God, bro. He's always coming at me.
And you remember when he was punching my car?
Yeah, no.
Well, he was just sitting down. He's like
Punching the
punching the back seat.
And then you start headbutting shit,
And then
bro.
he
It's
was on the
bad.
bush. He was boxing the bush. For a second.
Bro, he only has 3 words for me every single time he's drunk. He just looks at me. He's like, "I'm pussy." The third word is the question mark.
Oh man. Wait till we find nice with you, bro.
Wish I remember.
When we were taking care of you and you were in the couch, you sneezed 50 times. In like it was like in with 2-second intervals. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. Is that a problem for you or no?
No.
Dude, I'm telling you, like 50. I literally call people to come watch.
No, when there's a lot of dust in a room, my nose goes insane.
No, you're outside. You're outside. No, dude, like in a row. I even called Nick. I called Gabe. I was like, you guys gotta see this shit. He's not fucking stopping. I didn't know if you have an allergic reaction because you were passed out. So I was
No,
like,
sometimes I get that itchy throat.
no. It was like, but it's funny because I walked around and I could still hear like, choo, choo. Like I was already like inside, and then I called you out and you said some stupid shit. You were already drunk too. I don't even know what he said. Wake him up. What are you talking about?
Yo, what falls? I get mad when y'all fall asleep around me, bro.
Yeah, just pick him up. He's good,
I fell
bro.
asleep in the back of the.
You fell asleep in the
foods?
dumpster, bro. The chair dumpster.
There was a cow. There was like a little chair, and I sat. Bro, you can tell I just got done getting pee because I think my bucket was still in done.
Yeah. I was holding you.
Out like a light, bro.
I was holding.
It was when you had the polo on, like Pablo Escobar. Huh? You're just like this.
That shit was so funny,
He
bro.
had the heady on the ground next to him.
You know what's funny though? You were not responsive, and then when he came over, I think you do target him. That's
what I'm
He
saying.
was like, and you're like, get the fuck up, you're fine. This dude was like, awoke from the dead and started just walking blindly to like the exit. And I think that's where you got him. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Yeah. I only think you hear one voice, and it's his, and that's it.
It haunts you, doesn't it? It haunts you.
That was funny. Did you have another question?
Yeah, let's move it on.
Yes, I have another situation.
No
Okay.
situation.
How many situations we got? You know?
A couple.
A couple.
Yeah. Okay.
It's so easy to get caught up in what everyone else needs from you and never take a moment to think about what you need from yourself. The biggest lesson I learned in therapy was to fill my own cup before I filled others, because without having a glass full, you can't, empty it into other people.
Therapy can give you the tools to find more balance in your life, so you can keep supporting others without leaving yourself behind.
Therapy has helped me a lot in working on my personal relationships with my family and my friends and my partner, and just being more aware of how much I can give myself to them without, pushing myself over my own limits. And that's why I recommend therapy to all my friends and everyone around me, because I think that it benefits your life.
If you're thinking about starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try.
It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule.
Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge.
Find more balance with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/RanchoBoys today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/RanchoBoys.
Thank you, BetterHelp, for sponsoring this episode.
Other than that, guys, please enjoy the rest of this podcast.
I was telling my boyfriend about how a girl was being catty to me and my bestie, and he basically took her side and said she was probably trying to be nice and that he had just seen her and he couldn't believe she would be like that. And it made me feel like shit. I'm a sense night and call me a liar and believe that girls aren't catty.
Sorry, dude. Totally blanked out.
gotta take your
Can you repeat that one more time? I get like the first 4 words and just
Yeah, my bad.
Okay. I was telling
It just runs.
Yeah.
I was telling my boyfriend about how a girl was being catty to me and my bestie, and he basically took her side and said she was probably
Okay.
trying to be nice.
Got it.
That's it.
What is catty?
Like mean.
Yeah, I asked that too. I didn't understand that.
So she said her friend was being mean and he took her side.
No, this girl
took the girl's
was being mean to her and her friend.
Like she was being a little catty, like subliminally.
Glow tells you a girl was being mean to her and her friend, and then you take the girl's side.
And you're like, oh, maybe she had like a bad night or something like that, or like she wasn't that mean. Like if maybe he says something like, oh, she wasn't that mean to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said she didn't
Yeah,
believe.
you don't ever do that.
I feel like sometimes guys, when like
I don't.
They can't tell, huh?
when girls will like tell them something like, oh, like my girlfriend like did this and it's like she's being kind of annoying, like I feel like sometimes guys think that girls want a solution to that.
Oh yeah.
thing. But really, all we just want is for you to be like, yeah, you're right. That's really mean. Like, that will... and then your girl will shut up, too, because she said what she wanted to say, and you agreed with her.
You know what's weird? I'm guilty of that. I used to do that all the time where, like,
too.
something would happen, and then not just giving the solution, but I'd be like, oh, well... she probably... Or something like that. Or I'd be like, oh, well, she probably had a bad day or some shit like that.
Dude, you still do that. Anyways.
I do that too. I learned though. I got really good at acting
Okay,
skills.
but I'm not your girlfriend though, so like it would make sense. But like,
Wait, when do I do that to you?
Don't do that to your girl.
When do I
though.
do that to you? Do you have something...
No, like whenever I don't know, like complaining about somebody, you're like, okay, well maybe this and that, and I'm like, bro, just please take my side.
Yeah, I mean, but we talked about this before. I always take, like, the other person's side.
Devil's advocate.
Yeah, my
not
mom is
always
that
devil's
way.
advocate, but I realized that I need to stop doing that because, yeah, bro, like, sometimes it's just like, you know what, like, yeah, maybe she was being mean, you know, that sucks.
Because sometimes, like, when you're doing that, it's kind of like dismissing, like, what they're actually telling you, which
or
is...
feelings or something like that, right?
Yeah, which is your girl's trying to tell you, like, hey, this girl said something mean and it hurt me or whatever, it rubbed me the wrong way. And instead of you listening and empathizing with her and being like, I can see how that was hurtful or I can see why, like, that was mean, like, you're instead being like, look at it from this other person's perspective and, like, you're taking it bad because, like, you're, you know, too sensitive or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feel like a lot of the times too, a lot of guys, they don't notice like the subliminal catty messages girls.
Oh, nah, I'm so oblivious to that shit, bro.
to it. I think this girl like felt
So
it.
true.
I'm so oblivious. Like that.
Can you
like
believe she just said that?
Not,
You're
not
like,
even that. Like when girls like, I've literally been where they've had a conversation. So cool. And like, did you see the way she looked at me when she was walking away? And I'd be like, no.
Okay.
And it's just boom, and then it's an
Yeah.
argument.
You have to just start to learn to act,
I'm
though.
guilty
Because
of
my
that.
boyfriend did that, too, in the beginning. And I
Tell her to what?
Like learn to act.
Oh,
Like,
gotcha,
like
gotcha.
you gotta sell it.
be like, oh, really? Like, what kind of look was it? Like, I can't believe she, like, looked at you that way. Like, are you okay?
Instead of saying, no, I didn't see.
Yeah.
I used to be like, what do you mean?
No, I can do it. But wait. I've
Gotten better at that.
So what if okay. What if this, for example, right? So let's say say that same situation happens, but it's with one of your girl best friends or one of your girl homies, and she's like, "Did you like peep the way she looked at me right
That's
now?"
my
Or
girlfriend?
it's your girlfriend saying, "Did you see peep the way she looked at me right now?" Or did you see the way that?
Gotta take the girlfriend, bro.
Are you saying like, yeah, that was fucking weird, dude?
Nah, I'm gonna be like, I'll be like, oh, like how she look at you? I'm gonna go talk to her. Like, what's up?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna go talk to her.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to
Are
play
you
the part,
squaring
bro.
up?
I guess.
But are you gonna go talk to her though?
I'm gonna be like, I'm really probably not.
But I'm probably, but you're gonna say, yeah, you're gonna use her bathroom, aren't you?
Unless I go over there and then my girlfriend, not my girlfriend,
Girl homie.
girl homie. If she's like, yo, was your girlfriend like look at me a certain way? I'd be like, oh, okay. So now I address it.
Facts. No, that's
But if it's like, if she was like, oh my god, I love her, I'm not gonna be like, yo, why the fuck are you looking at her like
See,
that?
that can even be a subliminal message right there when girls say, I love your girlfriend, bro.
Nah, that's facts, Nick. That's how you know you've never had a girlfriend before. Never mind.
I can peep when they say that because I hear it genuinely when it's like I like it better when they're like, oh, she's so cool, like this and that, like, and then they target something. But I peep it when they say like, oh my god, like she's so cool, like
She's so cool.
I love her.
Okay,
Yeah.
nah, I see that.
Okay,
I
that's
see that.
obvious,
I see that. Yeah,
though.
yeah, that is pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Nick's like, no, it's not.
You're wildin' for saying though. Like, if that happened with
No,
me,
that's
I would
smart.
say no. I wouldn't say I'm.
No,
let me
because
go
then
talk to her.
you got to get so mad that the girl calms you down at that point. So you're the one freaking out. She's gonna.
You
be
know
like,
what? That's
"Don't-"
true.
She'd be like, no, it's okay, it's okay. And you're like, no, but it is a problem to me.
Sean, I swear, I need more. I need your whole handbook that you have in your head because this man like thinks
like a manipulator.
like a manipulator.
Yeah.
You think ahead.
Are you gonna be
like
happy?
crazy.
Yeah.
They would really say that to you? Are you fucking kidding me?
Keep the peace. In a relationship, like, that's, like, the biggest thing. Keep the peace. So how do you do that?
So what are you doing? What are you doing? She says, yeah, let's both go talk to her right now.
I don't know where she went though. We should
She's
probably.
right there. She's right there. She's right there. She's the only girl wearing red.
Babe, it's not worth it. Don't do it.
But she would the one getting mad.
Be the bigger person.
What if she takes no for an answer?
Yeah, I'm probably say.
Hey, you know what? I'll pull it all reliable. Sean just cracked his head. I gotta leave. I gotta go take him to the hospital. We gotta dip. We gotta bounce. I'm pulling all reliable.
Start pushing out the door. No, we don't want.
We don't
that.
want to do this.
We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably that's the.
Or act really drunk on the spot. Boom. You just got fucked up.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying.
What Christine said was good. Be the bigger person. I feel like that one made me feel good enough. Like, okay, yeah, you're right.
Also, I feel like if you meet a girl and your boyfriend spoke first and was like, "Oh, she's actually really sweet," don't do that. I think that you should let the girlfriend make the decision of how the girl is, and then you agree with whatever
What
she
did she
says.
says? What did she says? Oh, like how would you think of my bestie?
If the girl says that?
Yeah, your
Oh, then I'd
girlfriend
be like,
has
oh,
to.
she's really cool. I'm saying, but like, let's say you meet someone. Sometimes,
Out
like,
of nowhere, you say
yeah,
that.
you know, like you meet. Let's say there's a girl, and you have your girlfriend, and she walks up to you guys, introduces herself. You think she's really sweet to your girl. Maybe there's like a subliminal message or whatever, and you're like, and then she's like, oh, she's really sweet. And she's like, did you not just hear that?
I already know not to do that.
Yeah.
You
gotta-
You don't even say
You don't
anything.
initiate the conversation in that. Yeah, you let her talk first, and I agree with it.
We are trained on this side. We are trained.
You can't even say they're
You
cool.
let her talk first, and you agree with it.
I mean, roles reverse though. If a guy comes up to me and she's like, "Oh, he was really cool,"
I'm gonna be like, yeah, it was pretty cool.
I don't know. I don't know if I tell
Nah,
that.
I feel like
Yeah.
I'd be pretty
Yeah,
cool.
he's a cool dude.
I don't know. What if he was handsome?
Nah.
I feel like it's different for like guys to be like cool, like oh that guy was cool, like chill, yeah. But versus like for girls,
Girls are so much more fucking mean. Like,
Yeah.
It's there. It's on.
I don't
like-
think it's mean. I think they just think so much, bro. Like sometimes I like turning my brain off, and their shit is just
me
like
too.
turned
I'm
on
an
all the time.
autopilot. Like half of the time, I'm somewhere.
I think
Yeah.
it's hard to hate a dude upon first dap up.
I don't think it's
Yeah, hard, really hard.
Compared to like what you said with girls, it'd be like, "Did you not see that?" It'd be like, "You guys just said hi." You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be like, see what?
The only way you could like piss a dude off with a handshake is them not looking at you while they're handshaking.
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
Oh damn, I used to do that.
That's one of the like the. But first maybe a couple times of meeting them.
What you looking at when you dabbing them up?
I'd be like talking to multiple people as I dab someone up.
Hey, what? Oh, it's like, oh, what's
Yeah,
up, bro?
so it's
And
like
then-
Sage's right there, and I'm like,
Nah.
I'm just like, hey, nice to meet you, and then like I like go into a conversation with Sage.
Cause then they're like, nah, this guy don't give a
That
fuck
is
about me.
disrespectful.
I don't mean to be disrespectful. I'm just trying to say hi to everyone at once.
it still comes off as disrespectful.
Even she knows, bro. You can't
All right,
disrespect
sorry.
the
I'll
dab.
look him in the eyes next time.
Yeah.
The dab's important.
It's nice to meet you.
Don't actually with your eyes. Maybe you shouldn't be looking at them, bro. That shit would creep me out. I think you're hitting on me. If it was you dabbing me up and look me in the eyes,
See the way he did that to me?
Yeah.
Are you gonna start talking?
yeah.
I want to ask something
Go
before.
ahead. Good. I can't remember what I was gonna say.
What do you guys think if, because this, I done this before, and then it like turned into an argument, but
In other words, we're not gonna be right about anything you're about to say right now.
what happened?
So in other words, we're not gonna.
You're doing it again, man. You're doing it.
We're not
again.
gonna be right about anything that you said right now.
Oh nah, I didn't get that
I
one
didn't
either.
get- at
You
the
gotta
end,
say
you
that
kinda
one.
s-
Slow
We're
down.
not gonna be We're not gonna be right about anything she says right now because it started an argument.
I think I did get it. Yeah.
Hey, you guys doing the audio? Make sure you make that shit sound normal.
Go ahead.
So basically,
Slow that shit down. Just slow it down.
we're going to a restaurant, and then the waiter like talked to us. Obviously, he was really nice, right? I was not attracted to him at all, honestly. But he had a really nice voice. So after he left, I was like, oh.
You
I'm
can't say
sorry.
that. You can't say that.
That is fucking
You said
crazy.
what? Wait, what'd you
But
say? What'd you say? What'd you
I was
say?
like, oh, he has a nice voice. That's it. But,
You can't say that, Molly.
Madu,
And
that
I
is the
real-
most offensive thing you can say to
and
a
I
man.
think I'm very oblivious to that shit because I didn't understand why he was so mad. Like I was genuinely like, I was like, bro, like why are you so mad? And it turned into like a.
I'd be hurt. I'd be hurt.
I'd be fucking hurt.
I'd be hurt.
What's
And
wrong
it
with my
turned
voice?
into a pretty big argument. He was like, yo, like if I called her, like this other waitress, right, was there, and he's like, if I call her pretty in front of you, like the fuck, like it's the same fucking thing. And I'm like, no, that is not the same fucking thing. Like, okay.
Normally I will take your side, but in this one, if I was a guy, I'd be upset too. Just because, like with guys, like it's such a thing for girls when guys have like nice voices. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's different from like, I mean, guys, some guys too I've noticed have like a thing for
And we
girls
know
having
that.
nice voices. But like for all girls, you know, a guy with a deep voice is hot automatically. So that's probably why he got upset at you. And that was like how he took it.
And then I realized that.
Yeah.
He had every right to be mad at you.
Yeah, yeah.
Should've
And
broken
then
up with you.
After that, well, he was cheating on me. Anyways.
Oh my god, never mind.
That's a good turn.
I don't know what I'm doing.
If she says that guy has a really nice voice,
Yeah. I'm pissed. But what do I do though?
It's hurting deep down. I'm not adjusting at the restaurant, but when we get in the car, when we get in the car, I'm gonna be like,
That was a little weird.
it was a little weird.
But yeah.
I don't think I'd press, but I'd be
How
like,
did you know he was mad? Was he giving you like
I'm being
attitude?
insecure.
Like, you don't like my voice? That's my voice.
My voice gets higher. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he like straight up told me like, why the fuck would you say that? Like that's mad weird. And I'm like, how's that weird? And he was like imagine blah blah. And that's when he said that line. He was like, if I call her pretty, it's the same fucking thing. And I was like, no, it's not. That's not the same fucking thing. And then he was like, okay, fine. Then like if I said like if she talked to us right now and she walked away and I said she had a nice voice, wouldn't that affect you? And I was thinking about it and I was like, you know what? That would affect me. I'm sorry. But he wasn't really mad.
I'd bring it up super petty though. I'm realizing it right now. I would not bring it up like, yo, that shit was weird.
You'd be passive aggressive, huh?
I'd be mad. Like we get back to the crib and like maybe we're doing something and we're starting it, and then I'm gonna be like, yeah, I bet you wish I had that guy's voice, huh?
Or just don't speak.
Okay, I don't know
don't
if I
speak.
do that.
Why aren't you talking? I don't got that guy's voice.
No, that's funny because he would do that.
So I would say some shit like not even speak
Very
a
passive
word.
aggressive. I wasn't thinking that far, but
Damn, Nick.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be boiling in the back of my head until like the worst time possible, and I'm saying that shit.
Yeah, you gotta expect the pettiness from that one. A voice, man, that's harsh. Yeah, that would hurt my feelings.
Nah,
so
yeah.
bad.
I fucked up on that one. I will say. I was wrong in that.
Yeah.
I think I'm just really oblivious to certain stuff until I'm put into those exact shoes and I'm like, oh.
That excuse would make me even more mad. If you're like, I'm just oblivious.
Oh yeah,
fuck
nah.
no.
Is that what you said?
Nah, I said I don't get what's so wrong with that. Like I basically said that.
Nah, dude, that would have made me more mad.
That would have made me. If you said I'm oblivious, that would have made me 10 times more mad.
Yeah. Because I think that you'd be doing it like,
You're just saying that shit.
Yeah, even when. What are you saying when I'm not around?
yeah, exactly.
I think it's also because my mom says that kind of stuff like really freely.
What?
Like she
Just comments people.
a lot like about everything.
Which is fine. No, that's fine. I mean, we've talked about it before where like when you're like married and stuff like that, you got been together for so many years. Yeah, it's cool. A compliment here and there is fine. Like you complimenting people. But like, do your mom be complimenting dudes next to your dad?
I'm trying to think. Oh no.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
It's like just me and her.
I mean,
You're right.
if you're with your girl besties and I never find out about it, I don't care. But in front of the man is wild.
That is crazy, Madu.
I am so sorry.
How you gonna
actually,
know?
no, I'm not.
Yeah, you're not. Same thing if you go out with the guys and you just compliment someone.
I would never compliment a girl if I had a girlfriend. I would never even look at a girl.
Right?
Yeah. Girls? Ugh. Girlfriend. That's what I would say.
There you go.
Hey,
I'm living and learning.
that's good.
Yes.
No, that's very good. That's very good.
But he was cheating, so who gives a fuck? Fuck
Yeah.
Should have commented more guys. about the
Honestly,
voices.
that was probably my subconscious, like knowing that.
No, it
and
wasn't.
protecting
No,
me.
it wasn't.
And I was like, you better say this because
No, it
this man
wasn't.
is cheating on you.
No, it wasn't.
Mom, you're
I'm
so
sorry.
fucking scary, dude. I'm terrified of you.
That is scary.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Delulu over here.
Delulu to the max.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to,
Trying to justify it somehow.
I'm trying to make myself feel better.
Deep down, I knew it.
Nah, I be saying shit like that to make myself feel better. I'm
I know.
like, it's
I hear
because
that
of
a
this.
lot from you. I hear that a lot.
You know, I really recommend that you not do that.
You know what? I don't notice how much
No,
you do it,
I'm dead
actually.
serious. Like your words,
Wait, recommend not do what?
don't
To not
say
do what she
delusional
said.
shit like that out loud because when you say it, you actually start to believe it because it's something different to say it in your head, but when you say it out loud, it's like you're telling yourself that. And it actually works. It's the same thing as manifestations. If you keep telling yourself negative shit, that's all you're going to believe.
That's facts.
You spoke some facts right there.
Yeah. So Maru, something you can work on. Just
Period. But I don't actually think that you're saying. I was
no. I know. But like in general, like just try to have that outlook, with everything.
okay. Don't say negative shit out loud.
Yeah. Even in your head, like it's like I hate myself. Saying that in your head is just like is bad, but when you say it out loud, I hate myself, that's worse,
Yeah.
Wait, but I don't hate myself.
No, but she's using it as an example.
As an example of like a delusional.
Like, stop saying like, "Oh, I'm delusional," or saying that. Okay, got
That's a good
exactly
one.
what you're
That's a
saying.
good one. Do you tell yourself that? Like, oh, I'm just delusional.
I feel like
Do you
I've
catch
heard
yourself?
that.
Catch it saying that?
Like as a joke, sometimes that's fine, but
But like, do any of you guys actually ever say that to yourselves? Like,
What?
No.
Oh, I'm just delusional.
Sometimes I think I'm delusional, but like I'm aware that I'm delusional. Like I'm like, oh, that was delusional.
Step 3.
Didn't.
Or no, is that step
Acceptance.
4? Is step 4 acceptance?
No.
and step 5?
5 is the last one of
Oh, so you just stay.
Grief?
You just stay that way.
grief.
Step 5 is depression.
No. After depression is acceptance.
No.
No, stage 1 is denial.
No way do you accept it and
Stage
then get
2
depressed.
Yeah.
Grief, depression.
Anger?
Three? Three's crazy.
I thought 3 was anger.
There's 5 stages of depression. Or grief.
5 stages of grief.
Sad, more sad, really sad.
Yeah, bro. It's denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and then acceptance.
What happens after acceptance? You get better?
You win.
Yeah.
You just won.
You just won. You passed grief.
So you just accept you're delusional and you carry on?
No, the thing with acceptance is, okay, with life, you have to be able to accept things the way that they are sometimes.
Acceptance means you move on.
Yeah, you're able to move on.
That doesn't fall under that category.
No.
No. Okay, well, that's why I was... Okay, well, who
It's
brought
not
out-
grief,
Someone
Sean.
brought out the steps. I don't know. Someone
Because
said
we were talking about grief.
Okay.
The 5 steps of grief.
I was confused.
Yes.
Thank you for correcting me.
You're welcome.
I got more situations, friends.
We can do like we're on hour 14. We can do like two
Okay.
3 more.
That's it. It feels like it's been so long.
It seems like it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Huh? No.
I think we, yeah.
No.
Damn, are you guys calling me hosting boring? Cause
No, you killed
No,
the last one, bro.
okay,
I like this
Come
one too.
on, Madu.
it was a joke.
Yeah, you guys are just delusional.
That's good. That was solid.
Okay, moving on. Okay, do you guys want like a long situation or just like kind of like a short question situation?
Give us a. I don't know.
You guys are not going to be able
Short.
to
Do the short ones. Do the
stay
short ones. Do the
focused on a long
short
one.
ones.
This is more geared towards. I guess you guys can answer this too. Okay, how to deal with body and face image, especially if I don't.
Body and face what?
What's the last part?
Especially if I don't seem to fit Korean beauty standards.
Read it one more time, man.
How to deal with body and face image.
Oh.
Especially when I don't fit into current.
Korean beauty standards.
Korean.
But we have the girls take it away first.
Yes.
and then
I
the
think
guys.
you guys will
Okay.
give some great advice.
Do you want-
Christine, you can go.
I feel like I don't even look Korean. So like a lot of times like I watch a lot of Korean TV with my parents, and like a lot of beauty standards are just so unrealistic. Like when you look at them, like the amount of work that people get done. I highly suggest that if you have any like Korean celebrities that you look up to, idolize, or like want to look like, you should look at them or look for their high school graduation pictures, because look at them before surgery. Like a lot of the things is like with our current beauty standards, even Korean beauty standards, like plastic surgery is normalized. Like I have cousins that for their 16th birthday get nose jobs, get eyelid surgery. Like it's very, 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 very normal. Like, and so a lot of it is just unattainable unless you are open to stuff like that. And I think that that's like something that you have to constantly remind yourself of, is like the images that you see online are doctored. People have Botox, like people get fillers, people get plastic surgery, hair, they get their hair transplanted, fucking eyebrow lifts. Like the things that you could do are unimaginable, like with plastic surgery. So just try to remind yourself of that.
You know what bothers me? You know what I really don't like? I don't like it when people have certain like ethnic attributes and then they just get rid of them. So like if you say like big noses in like the Middle East or something like that, and like they get like a nose job, for some reason to me, I'm just like, it's an ethnic trait, like an attribute. Like why would you, unless, but then again, I kind of think to myself and I'm like, if it's gonna make them more confident though, why am I gonna shit on them?
True.
You get
That
what I
is
mean?
true.
Right.
But I just don't like that. Because I can tell when someone is like has like a nose job done or something like that, right? And I'm like, why would you do that? Like you don't need to do that.
A lot of them end up looking the same.
Or worse.
Or better.
Damn.
I've seen a lot of people look worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They didn't go to Dr. Miami, that's for sure.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just like with Korean beauty standards too, it's just like this impossible idea of like, even my fucking mom, like at home, like she'll look at me and tell me like I'm fat, you know? Like my grandma will tell me like you're fat. Like it's just fucking ridiculous, like these standards that people have. And like my grandma, like my mom all the time, she's like, I was skinnier than you when I got married. Like, you don't need to tell me that. Like, that's so fucking rude. Like, it's kind of also like instilled in like culture, the way you grow up, like society. It's considered more beautiful, more attractive, whatever. But it's hard to break out of that.
Most of
No
that.
facts.
You got something to add?
Yeah. My grandparents do that all the time.
Yeah.
Even when I lose weight,
Yeah.
they say the same exact thing every single time when I meet them. I was like, what the fuck? Like, And my grandma's overweight too, so I'm like, bro.
Yeah. Sorry.
Throwing shots at Granny?
Damn. Wait, too. What the fuck? You should clap that. You should clap back like that. Grandma, look at you.
No, I would never.
You should.
You should.
Imagine she just gets so fed up one day.
You know what's
That'd be
funny?
Crazy.
I think it's also funny how like it's so similar and yet so different, Korean and Hispanic culture. Because like you have Hispanic culture where you get nicknamed flaco or like gordo, you know, and it's like fat or skinny, like that's your name.
And they also tell you every single time that you're fat.
Yeah, and like the cousins will gang up on you if you're the fat one. Yeah. And I think it's so funny because it's like it's so similar and yet it's so different. Because like I don't know if it's more accepted in Hispanic culture because you almost like get brought up like being shitted on, and if you don't clap back, then you're just you're just gonna keep getting shitted on, right? And it's so different because it's not like a talking down. It's like it's so weird. Like it's not talking down, but it's like you are this. Yeah. You get what I mean? Yeah. Whereas in Korean culture, I feel like it's more so you're being talked down to.
Yeah, and it's more of like a comment that they're making that is like, let's say a thought that might have just or should have just stayed in their head. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they're just speaking what they're thinking out loud. Because to them, like, or at least in Korean culture, it's, you know, what your elders say is like you need to respect what your elders say. It doesn't matter what they say to you. Like they could tell you to go kill yourself and you'd be like, okay, like at that point, you know, like with Japanese samurai that like would commit seppuku because they like disobeyed like their fucking commander or whatever, like that type of like it's loyalty. It's like this type of ingrained like you will do what I tell you because you love me and because I gave you life.
In Korean culture, is that disrespectful just to your elder or like to your family in the whole if you like don't take in or respect what your elders say? Is that like a family shame or just like a shame to your grandpa that said it to you?
Both.
You know,
I feel like it's both.
It's both, yeah. Like I feel like if Maru's mom, for example, was like, "Oh, you should lose some weight," and I said something back to Maru's mom, that would be super disrespectful. Yeah. Like Maru might not be friends with me anymore because I said something, you know? Yeah. Like it's that type of way in Korean culture.
Dude, love my mom. Also love you, grandma. I'm sorry.
You just fat.
No. Okay. I'm kidding. I don't think she's overweight, but she is a little bit on the bigger side.
She's trying to save herself. She's trying. Okay. Yeah. Okay, but anyways, keep going.
Okay, I'm good.
She ain't overweight. She's kind of big.
She is on the bigger side.
Never mind. I was gonna say.
Keep going. Keep going.
But my mom tends to do that a lot. But it's not. She's not doing it out of like spite or anything like that. But like, let's say like I bring a friend over who like she's kind of close to a little bit, and she's like, oh, like your acne, like oh my gosh, and she says like, oh, I have like this good acne moisturizer, like I'll give you, and it's like, bro, like that, the person can't fix that, you know, and my mom is like pointing
trying
it out
to help. Yeah.
Like she says that about like people's weights too, but like she tries to say it in a nice way, like in a sweet mothering way, but at the same time it's kind of disrespectful. So like she would do that a lot constantly, and I ended up like telling her like, mommy, like, you know, that's not good to say, like it's very rude and they can't fix it, so like why do you say it? And she actually like stopped doing that. So
my mom, like when I dated a Korean guy, like she would, every time he came over, she would straight up be like, oh, you got fat.
Told us. Yeah.
Straight up.
Because he was Korean, like.
Yeah. She doesn't say that to anybody else because like they're not going to understand. Like she also said it in Korean. So like it's like if I meet a stranger and they say something like that in Korean, then it's something that I just shut up and take. Does that make sense? But if they're like in English, like, oh, you got a little fat, then I'll say something back. You know, like, what the fuck? Like, don't say that to me. But like my mom would straight up say it to him, like to his face, and he would just have to like laugh it off. Yeah. And I'd be like, oh my, can you stop calling him fat? Like he's insecure about it. She'd be like, why? He is fat. He needs to lose weight. And I'm like, Mom.
Yeah. What were we gonna say?
Dude, I swear, like Korean parents are ruthless.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay, so in that case with them, they're not really allowed to clap back. You know what I mean? But in our culture, we kind of are. Yeah. But sometimes they don't give you. You know how they're saying like, oh, your acne. Oh, I have this. You should try this. Oh, yeah. And they're just like, oh, you got hella acne.
Yeah. No, for real. Like fix that shit.
Fix that shit.
See,
but no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it's like a two different kind of thing. Because I feel like I guess it just depends on who you are too. Because I don't take shit. Like I'm like, if they tell me something, I'm like, well, fuck, you're fat too. Like, I don't or go fix your fucking face or something. But like, I feel like even to elders too, if they tell me that, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I'll say something rather than them. They can't have a voice in something.
My tios like the same way. I'm a come back at them the same way I come back at my cousins. It's the same. It's the same thing.
But for you guys growing up, was it like a roast, but you knew it was kind of like a little joke too, or was it straight up like you disrespect me? Because in my family, when we had like our little like asadas and all that stuff, it would like I'd get roasted all the time for being super skinny. But I also knew that like they were roasting. I was getting flamed, bro.
Yeah.
I was getting flamed, but at the same time, like I kind of knew like they were just trying to poke me as a joke.
I'm saying that's the difference between the cultures. Is like in ours, it's also comes from like a loving place. Too, you know what I mean? Like because we're all friends, we're all cousins, we're all like family. So that's why I'm saying I think it's so strange because it's like both where it's like unfiltered, but like I feel like in the Hispanic culture you get built like thick skin. Like you start instead like if someone said that shit, you're gonna come back at them.
In some cases, I mean I have a grandma that's just straight up and she's not kidding. Yeah. Like she'll just tell you that just because.
You clap back at your grandma?
No, I'm not gonna clap back, but it's like she's told me, you know what I mean? It's like it's something that she just does. Like, you know what I mean? She'll tell my mom that, she'll tell everybody that. Nobody really claps back just because it's like
it's grandma.
It's grandma, but it's like it's like you can't. It's not that you can't say anything. It's just like shut up, you're annoying. You know, it's like and you could just like not talk to her.
Yeah.
So it's like.
But and the other thing is though too is also in Hispanic culture though, you don't see many like tias and like the abuelitas making fun of the guys, the boys. You see them more so the girls. You know what I mean? Like, because I feel like personally, and I've had this conversation on multiple occasions, in Hispanic culture, they love the boys. Like the boys get fed. The boys are like, oh, what do you need? Like this and that all the time. And the girls are kind of like, you got to clean, you got to fix up, you got to cook, everything like that.
That's a thing in my culture too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like in general, just boys like
are babied more.
They're prized.
You know, I was telling Sean this. I don't know if this is why, but like, so my abuelita is like super Hispanic, straight from Mexico, didn't come over until she was like, I don't know, 35, 40. So I asked my mom, because I think we had talked about gender roles or something like that. And I asked my mom first, I was like, do you believe that women should like stay back and do the cleaning and the cooking and this and that? And my mom was like, you know what? Like very progressive. She's like, if your father's out all day, he's making all the money and stuff like that, I'm cool to cook him like food, you know. I've been here, but like but she even said, she was like, when we had you guys, your dad would come home and clean the dishes though after work. He would put you guys to bed though. So she was like, it's not just I'm doing all the care and all that stuff. So I asked her about my abuelita, because my abuelita does everything, bro. Like when I'm there, she cooks, she picks up, she does everything, right? And so I asked her like, what does she think? And she said it's because my abuelita thinks that men are incompetent. That's why she does it. She's like, because if you see it,
right.
That's so she, in her mind, she's like, and you see it a lot too. Like my dad was this way too. Men that live alone or with other men, they don't really take care of themselves. They don't clean and stuff like that.
Well,
exactly.
Yeah.
So in her mind, she's like, I have to, otherwise he's gonna die at 45. You know what I mean? Yeah, like he's not gonna do it right. I'm not gonna have him clean because it's gonna be bad. So in her mind, and I feel like that's what it is a lot of the time. Like I think a lot of older generation women just realize men are just fucking incompetent.
It's funny you say that, because have you ever like gone to like your grandma's and then like
You try to help in the kitchen?
that, or like just anything, I'll just be sitting there.
She gets mad.
She gets mad if I don't want to eat, if I don't want to like do anything, if I just want to sit on the couch.
No, I don't know, grandma's. I'm just kicking my legs up.
Oh yeah,
all day.
And she's happy you are, bro. Because as soon as you step in that kitchen, you getting yelled at. I get yelled at, bro.
Oh yeah, that's facts.
Yeah.
But maybe it's definitely because you guys were boys. Because, well, I don't know. Like, I have to set the table every night for dinner.
Yeah.
You know? Like, Cynthia never did growing up. Like, she did sometimes. But, like, when dinner was ready, my mom always called me first. Yeah. Like, it was Christine, come set the table. Yeah. And it's, like, kind of just, like, the girls like role, I guess. Like in my family, it was like I was the one that was in the kitchen helping my mom cook, because she was like, you got to learn how to cook this for your husband. And I was like, okay, mom. And then she was like, she taught me how to do laundry young, because she was like, you got to know how to do this. And I'm like, I'm glad that she did make me come out, but it's like, would she have also made me do this if I was a boy, you know?
I don't think so. And I think older sisters get a lot of it too, because you're looked at way differently. Because again, I feel like now when she told me that, I understand it more of like women also teach young girls this same thing, because it's like it in a sense it's like they think that you have to do all the responsibility, because like I said, they think men are stupid. It's
that, and also like I feel like sometimes like moms can put like unnecessary
Gave you good, my guy?
Are we that boring?
Hey, yo, one of the gays falling asleep over there.
That was a good one too.
Hey, that was a good. That was a good. Yeah. Mouth open up.
Mount. Oh, God.
I know that one. I know that one.
Keep
though.
going though, Christine. Sorry.
You were saying about like,
Being stupid, like women thinking that men are stupid and stuff like that.
yeah, but it's not just like, you know what it is sometimes too? I feel like I see this with my dad a lot. It's like weaponized incompetence, which is like my dad will act like he doesn't know how to do something when I know he knows how to do it.
I love that shit.
He'll wait for my mom to like and like a lot of the fights that they had growing up was my dad wouldn't cook dinner. Like my mom sometimes would come home late, but he would get home like 7:30 and she'd come home after and she'd be like, why do I have to come home and still cook dinner? You know, it's like stuff like that where it's just like, you know, like that's right. Like you have been my dad for like 20 years. Like why do you not know how to cook? Like you've been alive for like 45, 50 years. Like you don't know how to make more than like one thing. Like that type of stuff is when it gets like a little bit like, I can see why for a lot of women it can be really frustrating because like the man just kind of expects that you will do this stuff for
I bet
him.
if you ask your mom that though, I bet he was doing that before they got married though too.
He was.
Yeah. So it's like those things that you see in the beginning, cause yeah, like, and then it's funny because you say that, and then I look at my dad. My dad burns everything. Like it is disgusting food.
Oh yeah,
So
dude.
like
Whenever-
my mom,
that is so fucking
my
true,
mom
man.
will like my dad's, and this is why I like it's cool like their relationship because my dad would be like, I'm cooking tonight. Like he calls it goulash, bro. Is what he makes. This man throws meat, tomato sauce, black olives, and just mixes that. Does not measure
Oh my
out
God.
anything, bro. And my mom will just peep him like, oh, you want to do this? You know, and it's my abuelita does the same shit. My grandma, same shit. Like if she sees me cooking, my sister cooking, my mom, she like will nudge us out of the way and be like, oh, no. Like, you get what I mean? And it's
That
just
is
because like,
so true, bro.
I swear, bro. No, like that. Like because it's like this thing
That's
of
about
like,
you.
Huh?
You do that.
What?
Well, in those moments, they're kind of just reinforcing that like idea of like, oh, I don't need to do it for myself.
Exactly. And like, but you have to be aware though of like, because there are people that do it just because they're just
Oh
don't.
my
They're
God.
trying to get out of work.
That's so true, dude. When my dad first like gave the company to my mom because he couldn't work anymore. Whenever like he picked me up from school, I was so bummed out because he was gonna make food. I was like,
No fucking way.
hey, dude,
man.
he used to like mess around. He used to throw on the apron, and like I was like, oh my gosh, I'll just make a fucking sandwich. Like it was so beyond bad.
When my
dude.
mom would be
What the fuck was he making?
Dude, he used to like fuck around and like put on an apron and gloves and just throw like a sandwich together and just like put it on a plate. I was like, oh, this shit sucks, man.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
sandwich is bad.
I used to be so sad when my mom would go to Mexico for a couple days, bro.
I was gonna say when my mom's on vacation, the food we have is like jail food.
It's
like
gross,
it's
bro.
actually, and like my dad's like, oh, you're not gonna eat at home. I'm like, oh no, like I'm eating with my friends, and I'll go pick up something and eat it in my car because like, yeah, like drive through something and eat in my car because his food is. I don't know how somebody can cook like so horribly.
Dude, you just like some dudes just don't learn. Like they're just like, cause like in just being so honest, when I was first living on my own, I just dealt with it because I was like, it's food. You know what I mean? Like I don't really care if it tastes good, and I'm kind of happy I did it because now I can eat really disgusting like healthy stuff because I forced myself to eat really bad stuff. But it's just like it's food. It gives you nutrients. Shove it down your throat. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's how my dad thinks too.
Yeah.
Also, I love you, Dad. Sorry, but your food, not good.
Yeah. Also, my dad was in the army and he like ate disgusting food, so he'll eat whatever. So
He don't care.
he
the
don't
difference.
give a shit. Yeah.
I was gonna say though, you can tell me wrong. I try to cook and it's fucking terrible. So obviously I prefer my mom cooks because it's the best ever. So like she'll have to do stuff like taking care of my dad. So I will go there and I will say I will do everything if you can just cook for me, please. So I'll take my dad out. I'll get him out. I'll do the the physical therapy,
Yeah.
and then she can cook me food because it's way better that
fire.
way.
No,
Your
that's
mom
fire.
probably appreciates that too,
Yeah,
because
for sure. She
she
probably wants to
to
cook.
her like cooking is probably easier and like maybe like for me I love cooking because it's therapeutic. Like some people can find it comforting, so like that's nice that you do that for her. Yeah.
Sometimes I feel a little bad. So like I just go over there. Well, I'll do everything.
I think also my mom loves though when I think if your kids ask you to cook for them, then like no matter what, your mom's gonna she's gonna drop everything to do it for you.
Sorry,
Get a little hungry.
Going back, I know I was getting hungry too, thinking my mom's cooking. Fuck.
I'm gonna call her up.
Wait, getting back to the original thing though about body image and all that. We went over like Korean beauty standards and all that. What about body image? Like
How to deal with that?
yeah. Now besides the Korean culture, just like in general.
I thought Christine was talking about that.
Oh, just in general, Nick said, not in the
Not the
Korean.
Korean
body
culture type
image?
thing, but just maybe just body image just now.
Maybe the guys can see.
Let's start with this. Do you still like suffer from like body dysmorphia? Like, do you look in the mirror a lot and you're like, oh, I looked better the other day, like stuff like that?
If I'm being so dead ass, bro, me personally, no. Not
Damn.
was always
nah.
that's what you were gonna say, huh?
When I was not hitting the gym, yes, I was always like, I'm too fucking skinny, 100%. But now, because I take care of myself, and honestly speaking, bro, like I stopped, because I did when we had this conversation. I stopped. No, because this is why. We go to the gym. I don't take my shirt off and check myself out after every single time we lift. You do.
I do.
Right? I don't want to do that because I feel like that puts you out. You're like, damn, I looked bigger yesterday. Or I looked bigger 2 days ago.
Yeah.
That's
You know what I mean?
smart.
I'm so chilling. Like, I'll take my shirt off once every other week maybe, and then I'm like, oh shit, like, you a sexy motherfucker. You get what I mean? But I feel like doing that shit every day is not healthy.
Yeah.
I also think for you, Nick, like working out is boosting your self-confidence because like it's not just like you don't need to look at the mirror to know that you feel better, that you look better, that you're like healthier, you know, like so you're getting that kind of validation without like checking yourself out. And I think that that's also a really good way to like approach it if you are scared to look in the mirror, you know.
And I think that happens a lot with like skinny people too, because you know how like you guys make fun of how like I was getting fat before I got like really sick. I was
Nah, you weren't fat. You were just
I got thick, bro. Honestly, bro, I loved that because I would never been thick before. You get what I mean? So I was chilling, bro. I had a little tummy on me. I was chilling, bro. So I think
probably
that's
felt strong too.
I felt strong, bro, because I had never been strong before. So that's why I think I don't deal with it as much. I get more sad when I push weight last week and this week for some reason I can't push that weight. Then I'm like, what the
that's
fuck
really
is
sad.
going on? For me, it's more so that, like the strength wise.
I don't even know where that tied into. But,
The body image, like, do you have body dysmorphia when you look at yourself in the mirror?
Oh, that's what you asked?
Yeah, like that could be like one way
Or
of.
how do you deal with?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get.
I would just say everyone has their own things that make them feel confident. And if you don't, then, you got to find it. And then it doesn't have to be working out. It doesn't have to be running. It doesn't have to be looking at your body. Just things that you feel confident doing. Like, I, as an FFK.
No, you can, Sean. You can say it because you were a former fat kid. You can say it.
Hey, you said you had a crush on me back then.
Back in junior high.
You had a
That's
crush
when I
on
was
Sean?
in FFK.
In junior high.
No,
when,
you weren't in FFK.
In junior high, it was, right?
Nah, dude, you were still fat in junior high.
That's what I said.
Oh my God, you gotta get it right, man.
Sorry, you said you had a crush on me when I was
In junior high.
in junior
in
high.
the fact.
In the fat phase, or in the
Okay.
I would say like in your chubbier phase. I don't think you were like overweight. You were just chubby.
Okay, yeah, whatever it was.
See, this shows you I don't be looking.
Yeah, this shows you mod as an angel.
That's like the whole saying of like, oh yeah, I got a black friend, so I can't be racist. That's literally the same shit.
I'm kidding.
Just playing soccer, I think. Like, I just wanted to be good at soccer. So that for me was like all I really cared about. I didn't really care about my image. I felt like I was decent enough at soccer to the point where like I was really happy if I was progressing in that. Even though Nick would call me fat maybe like twice a day.
I never called you fat.
I never really cared about it because when we play soccer,
I never called you fat when you were fat.
when we played soccer,
For some reason, I don't believe that.
I never called you fat. I never called you fat when you were fat.
Listen.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
I think you just need to find what you're confident in, and I strive for confidence in like in that because I really enjoy doing that, and I didn't really care. Like my body image didn't really like mean anything to me at the time, and then when it did mean something to me, and I worked out like so much, it felt like really good. But at the same time, like then once I got skinny or whatever, it was like everyone was just calling me skinny. So then I realized that I didn't really want to like play into that because you're never gonna be perfect. You're just gonna be like who you are. Like I was either like I was like fat and then Next year, Nick was like, "Damn, you're so skinny." Like, so like it didn't really matter at that time. So
one do you want, bro?
So now I think I worked out then for that purpose, but now even though I do check myself out, I'm working out just like for progression because I don't play sports anymore. I don't see myself progressing in that way. So this is just something I see myself like progressing in, and I like to see it. So just find out what you're good at. It doesn't mean physical activity. If you like doing something, then you like doing it, and that's what makes you feel confident. Show that off. So that's what I would think.
I will say though, physical activity really helped me too. Just because like you see the changes happening, but also exercising makes you feel good. So both of that together helped me because I used to not like my body.
Yeah, even yoga, like stuff like that, that's like super easy, like low intensity. You'll start to see changes, like if you can commit like a month, like once a week even to it, like it can help you a lot, even just in your mind. Like you'll start to stop thinking about like your body more or negatively, and then you'll be like, oh, I can actually hold this position longer this week than I did last week. Like I'm getting stronger.
Yeah.
You know?
You got something to add on? Anything like that?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. I think when I first started working out, I think I had pretty bad bodies because I was just always comparing myself to everybody. Like a usual thing you do when you first start getting in the gym. And like even like throughout like a year of working out, 2 years, I didn't gain that much weight or get that much bigger. I kind of just got more toned. And I was like, I think that made me struggle a little bit more because I was kind of like, why is nothing working for me? This works for everybody else but me, you know what I mean? But recently I feel like I've gotten more comfortable looking at myself in the mirror, like body weight wise. Yeah, it's kind of a thing you just got to stop like implementing that bad image of your head.
And
like
comparing, you know?
Yeah, that's a big one. Comparing. I feel like even now I still compare myself a little bit to people. But when I was at like a low point of like for my body image, I was doing that a lot. I was like wishing I could be something that I couldn't, and it was because I was just comparing but not putting in the work. Yeah. And I was kind of just like bitching about it, you know what I mean? So I feel like now, like this whole year so far, physically I've been way more confident than in like any year I could remember. But it's because one, I stopped comparing myself to other people, stopped wishing I wanted to be them, and kind of just like focusing on me. It's like, how can I make myself better? Instead of bitching and complaining and moaning, I actually got to work towards it.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Moaning.
Yeah.
I feel like there's such a negative.
Damn, I try to get deep and you motherfuckers just laugh.
It was
Like
really
a-
good. It was really good to like the
a,
moaning part. Yeah.
That's groaning. That's groaning. That's not moaning.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, my point is.
I would not have caught it. I would not have caught that unless.
I know, it sounded very right.
Hey, no, you had me.
Yeah, yeah, I saw him smirking.
You had me, bro.
It was all good until you said moaning.
Yeah, yeah, the last 4 words.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, that and like I don't know, like
Oh, he's still going.
all right, I'm done.
No,
Damn, bro.
Devin. Keep going, Devin.
okay.
Devin.
No, I don't want to let the FFK get in the way.
Hey, listen. I have nothing to say, honestly. I'm burnt out right here.
Yeah.
No, very true though, bro. Because when I started getting in the gym, I didn't really want to go to a gym because I was kind of like, I knew I was gonna be embarrassed of being like putting up the weight that I was. Because bro, when I got in the gym again, I was so weak that it was like kind of like, it was like weird for my like my head. Except before I used to work out. So when I was lifting what I was lifting, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get right back to that. Could not even do half of that. And I was like, wait a minute, this is weird. And I had to literally keep going every single day in order to like literally get back. So right now I'm pushing a lot more, like way more weight than I was ever used to. So right now I feel good just going based off of the numbers. Like I'm picking up this weight today. Okay, cool, feels good. Boom, boom, boom. Like I'm down. That was a lot more than last week. Let's go. But for me, it's not really too much like the body. Like
It's more mental.
it's more mental and like, cause I mean, I'll look at myself in the mirror and be like, okay, cool. But I cannot look at myself in the mirror after like a pump because that's not realistic. You're not gonna be pumped
Yeah.
all the fucking time. Cause a pump sometimes on different days, it looks crazy, bro. Cause you'll look at yourself in the mirror like, what the fuck? Like your arms are blown up.
Yeah.
Your chest is crazy, and you're like, if you literally take yourself, like if you take a picture in the mirror, and you post it, and then you go out in public, you're gonna be like, wait a minute, that's not what you look like, you know?
Them gym mirrors, I swear they put crack on it in it.
It's the lighting, because when you drop lighting from the top, you get layer like
The lighting, and also I'm pretty fucking sure they like kind of like spread the mirrors a little bit so you look thicker or like a little.
Your body looks more defined with the lighting on the top. Your body, your light hits off different, but
Nah, I'm telling you, those mirrors.
Love that lighting.
They're shaped a little different or something because, especially at the squat racks.
It's lighting.
I'm telling you, they're doing that shit on purpose because they know people that squat are trying to get like bigger. So like, guys, I'm telling you.
She's got Delulu.
You're getting to Lulu again.
Conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
Gold's Gym uses different types of mirrors.
Gym, they call it, isn't it called like gymxiety or something like that? When you have gym anxiety, I think it's called
That's
like
so
gymxiety.
real.
It is really
That
real.
shit
I
is
still get it
so
still.
scary, but it's so funny because like it switches once you start lifting weights and stuff like that, because it switches to the point of like, what are you looking at? Of like, well, because you realize everyone in the gym is staring at themselves. Like, no, everyone is staring at
But
you.
you feel like that when you first get into it.
Yeah, and I'll go in there, bro, and I'm staring at myself, bro. Like, I could care less about who's around me. Dude, there are some pretty women in there, and I'm staring at myself, bro.
you got that pump.
Yeah, I got that pump going on. But like it's funny because then it switches, and then you're like, damn, like it's kind of, now you're in this element of like everyone's in here to get big and to lift, right? Or to lose weight or something like that, right? And then you're like, it can almost makes you want to lift more. Yeah. You get what I mean? And it like, I think that's what's so funny is because you have this, so at one point you're gonna have a flip switch or a switch flip of like going from I'm too scared to go in and and then you're gonna be at a point where it's like, nah, I'm here to lift.
I'm too scared to leave.
Yeah, like I gotta get
I'd feel
big.
very comfortable going to a gym now. I'd be like, you know, I'm done.
Friends make it better though too, because I have anxiety if I don't go with Sean, I don't like going. I'll just skip a day. I don't go without Sean.
I think there's a negative connotation around gymming and like being fit because like people get offended, rightfully so, I think. But like he was saying, I think it's more mental. Like it's not even physically. Obviously, like I do when I have a pump or whatever, I check myself out, whatever it is, because I look my best, I think, at that point. But I think mentally, I feel more confident and like going out, and I feel tired, like I did something on lazy days. So like, I think that really helps. It'll help you be more confident, and it doesn't just have to be the way you look. It can be like you did something or like just anything like that. So.
See, now I'm excited.
Let's go to the fucking gym right now.
I'm in the gym after for sure.
You better get a Goals membership, bro.
I don't know, bro. I'm kind of comfortable where I'm at right now. You know, like you can just go.
Come to mine, bro.
See, because it's just too far. I'll go, and then there's too many people there, bro, and it's just like, if I go with y'all, maybe I could be down.
I'm coming too.
I killed it.
There were so many times I asked Sean, oh, can I join you guys for upper body? He's like, I don't know. Like, I feel like 3 people is just going to take too long. Like,
She's such a
You know what's
liar.
crazy? I've worked out with them before.
You're not wrong, though.
You know what's crazy? I worked out with them a few times.
It does. Don't lie.
We all on my side?
I'm on your side.
Yeah,
but then you guys take Luke. So,
But like Luke's like,
Luke, no, okay, Luke's different because Luke will be walking, have a conversation, and he just veers off and starts hitting forearms,
bro,
like
Luke
randomly.
literally will go.
He's not in our workout
dude,
anymore.
Luke is the funniest dude because we'll be at the gym and he'll be like, "Hey, go get. We're gonna do this exercise next. Like, go get that." And I'll be like, "Okay, bet." And I go over there. Dude goes to the other side of the gym and starts hitting a completely different muscle. And I'll look at him. I'll be like, and he'll look at me like,
Dude, like
trying to get rid of us or some shit, bro.
he starts walking and he looks in the mirror and he's like,
oh shit, and then he'll pick up a weight. Just pick up a weight and start pulling that shit, bro. It is oh, the door is open. He can definitely hear this. Anyways, happy birthday, Luke. Love you, man.
Happy birthday, Luke.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Luke.
What's called? I mean, other than that, we can wrap it up, Marty, if you want to sign
I
us out.
have one more gym question.
Yes.
Is it really that hard for you guys when you're at the gym, when there's a girl with a really fat ass in front of you, working out in front of you, not to look?
What are you talking about?
Oh.
honestly, kind of like what Nick said.
Gabe is nodding his head. At least Gabe's honest.
Nah, because I'm not going to lie. Like, when there's a girl with a fat ass, I'm like, ooh, she got a fat
Same
ass.
thing for guys. There's dudes that's hella jacked. He caught my attention. I'm not even gonna lie. See, he's mentioned something. I'm like, what the fuck?
So you're looking more at guys than girls.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm so honest
I wanna
at,
be like
the gym, bro. I'm like, what exercise is this dude doing? Like, I'm trying to be like that.
You know, I'm the
And
same
people,
way.
people will literally like guys will come talk to each other.
I've
be
stolen
like,
a lot
"What
of
do you do?"
exercises from just peeping jack dudes doing something. I'm like, I'm doing that no next back day. You know what I mean?
That is so true. I don't look at men when I go to the gym at all. Only girls.
Yeah, I also only look at girls too because I'm like, what are they doing?
Also, don't
Right?
set up a camera in the gym, bro, because that makes me feel uncomfortable. I'm in the background.
Dude,
I'm like,
I so agree
trying
with
not to fucking
that.
look.
This motherfucker brought a camera to the gym.
Yeah, that's why I stopped. I fucking
I
threw that
hate
shit
when
away.
people do that. Like, if you have a private gym, that's fine. But like those gym influencers that go in like public ass gyms filming everybody, and there's no filming in the fucking bathroom. Okay, like holy shit, people.
Yeah.
Valid
Yeah.
point. Valid point. Valid point. Valid point. Valid point. Valid
I
point.
know there's a lot of gym influencers, whatever. Do your thing, but so yeah, like I'm not hating. I know you guys are doing your thing. Sometimes I just like I'm like such in an awkward position where I literally see myself. I'm like this.
Chom, I'm with you. Like, I can't say anything because it is a public gym and you are allowed to film. But at the same time, it's like, fuck, I hate being in the background because I'm like, ugh.
I know, yeah, but y'all are doing your thing. I'm not even trying to hate. I'm not trying to hate though. I'm not trying to hate. Because I even did that for
What's
like
your
a
lifting
month.
face look like?
I spit in his mouth.
Oh my gosh.
Nah, that's bad. Spot me, bro.
You do that.
You know what Hey, the other.
I don't like spotting people like that,
Nah,
bro.
dude, it's so funny because like the other day he was spotting me, and I was pushing weight.
That was a workout
And
for
I
me, bro.
started pushing it. Remember that TikTok I sent you of David Goggins being like, "Who's gonna push the boats or who's gonna carry the boats?" So I'm pushing it, and I couldn't get it up, and I'm like, "Who's gonna carry the boats?" And I put all my exertion into saying that, and the weights without getting pushed.
It was an 80-pound weight. I think this guy was pushing 20 of the 80, and I'm there like,
Hey, I can hear Sean like, "Oh,
fucking-
no, don't say that, don't say that." It was so
like,
funny, bro.
stop talking.
Yeah, it was
I
so
literally had
funny.
to sit down. I got lightheaded, bro. That shit was bad.
Yeah.
But sorry. After what I commented on the gym filming, I know people are trying to be.
Yeah, I mean, like
Yeah.
it's like it's tough because it's public, but it's like same
I
time.
know, but just out of like self-respect. I mean, like I think it's okay to film if you're like, looking at form and all that, but like be aware if you're trying to make like a funny video
Be
or any
aware.
stuff like that. Some people might not feel comfortable with it, you know? Yeah.
Go to sign us off.
That is so true. Or when people like walk in your walk in the film and then you're like, bro, like I was filming, like, bitch, what the fuck? Like, you know,
I never understand that.
Yeah.
that happens a lot. I see it all the time on my TikTok TL. Yeah.
Joey Swole always comments on
Yeah.
And then Joey Saw comes in and like tells them off.
I need to pee, dude.
I know. Please sign us off.
Okay, sorry. Okay, now signing off. This was another
keep going.
this was another podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed.
What's the name of the podcast, man? The name of the podcast?
Oh.
Nick Raheda's podcast.
This has been an episode of Suburb Talks. I'm your host Maru.
Make sure you like, subscribe.
Love, subscribe, and comment down below if you like this podcast. Here we have
Yeah.
Christine.
Bevino.
Maru.
Captain Kirk.
Johnson.
I'm gonna say it. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification button, join us in Discord, follow us on all our socials, and we'll catch you guys on the next segment of Suburb Talks. Peace out, motherfuckers. Salud. Oh, jeez.